Why, hello there, YouTube and Twitch gang. Didn't see you there. Today, we're back with some gosh Danganrompa. Part of our daily life. I'm sure no murders will happen. I'm out of here. So what did I need to do? Take a bath. Oh, are we exploring again? You go that way. Jared, intel?
Oh.
So where'd we leave off? Were we exploring the areas again? This time the
I think so.
presumable third floor? Yes. The third floor of Hope Speed Academy. I wonder what we're gonna find this time. What's up here? Two classrooms. 3B and 3A. Getting tired of this. Gonna investigate all the plating for some Monokuma coins. Unless there's none. Hey. Have a good amount of Monokuma coins. Don't need to read any of this stuff, it's literally just recycled dialogue. Nagi's not very great at switching it up. I like the way you walk around in this game. It's very like creepy, you know?
Yeah.
Sakura. I wish they gave you more than one Monokuma coin for finding it. Seems a bit less useful. The Spare Squadron Monokuma. There's a pink one and a green one.
So in the end,
The windows up here are also barred with metal plates, not surprising I suppose. So escape still looks impossible. But I better check all the other metal plates again just to be sure. Okay. What is this place? The rec room. About to wreck this room. Okay. Place kind of neat. So this is
Let's see.
a recreation room, a place for students to come and relax. I never would have imagined a school having a place like this. Well, no normal school would. Oh, it has Othello. Well, okay. Shoji, even a dartboard and a pool table. And look at this. They have even provided us with a remarkable number of magazines.
Isn't it wonderful?
Those will certainly be helpful in keeping our boredom at bay.
Listen up!
Ring, ring, ring. Hello there. Allow me to expound. We've got fashion, motorcycles, martial arts, video games, baseball, science, all kinds of magazines. Oh, but nothing dirty. This is a school after all. If you need a quick fix, check out the swimsuit mag.
So then,
And will you be adding to our collection as new issues come out?
too bad.
Sorry, no can do. Even if I want to, right now magazines are kinda what?
Watch out!
Oops. Nothing, never mind. No. Anyway, that's it for my expoundation. Goodbye. What he just said. I know, right? It bothers me too.
Most unfortunate.
Life here would be so much nicer if he could add some new issues once in a while. How disappointing. Really? Check out everything here. The random locker. It's a beat up locker. Doesn't seem especially important right now, so I don't need to open it. Right now. Okay. Looks like some kind of bottle, but what the heck is it? Maybe it's just some decoration or something. A firm looking leather couch. It looks pretty comfortable. Can I test if it looked, not test it if it looked comfortable, but yeah. There's a table here. It's kind of similar to a desk in the classroom, but also kind of not. Very descriptive. There's a copy of Othello here. I'm pretty bad at it though. I'm guessing that's some sort of game that I've never heard of. Or forgot I heard of it. There's all kinds of magazines here on the shelf. There may be a bunch of monthly comics, but without getting a regular update, what's the point? Not one of them. The dartboard. There's even a dartboard. Did Monokuma put this here, or was it always part of the school? Well, seeing as it says Monokuma on it, I couldn't guess. Guess for sure. A pool table isn't a normal school, or isn't normal school equipment. Is this thanks to Monokuma, or did the school buy it? Too many questions. Yeah, why do I keep clicking the things that I can't? Get out here and let him know. Okay. The monitor in the door, and then also speak to her. Why not? Not much point in worrying about it now. I should just try and forget about it.
There is nothing to be done.
It's rather unfortunate about the magazines, but still, I do believe our lives will improve significantly thanks to this little hideaway. I agree. Unless our life ends because of it. Yeah.
It would
The third floor opened up this time. After a brief investigation, it looks like there's a physical lab and an art room. I just found a huge machine of some kind in the physics lab. I wonder what it does. Now I'm excited. Let's check. I'm guessing this is the art area. At first glance, it looks like any normal art room, but something about it seems off for multiple somethings. Oh well, look at this equipment. It certainly scratches the artistic itch of mine. Art supplies, and of course, but we've also collected some kind of sculpting tools. Believe me, do you like sculptures and figurines and stuff?
Yes, indeed.
Well, normally I'd limit myself to 2D, but figurines are like borderline 2D, so it's okay. I don't know how that's borderline, but okay. I'm a fan of Charanbo, Pumpkinhead, and I especially admire anything that Subaru Ronpongi makes. Charanbo's ability to express the movement of muscles is exquisite, as seen in the Mama Cat series. Pumpkinhead is like a little sculptor fairy representing the century's greatest quality. Subaru Ronpongi, meanwhile, is known for his Mecha Masume series, which led to a worldwide tour. Surely they can only be regarded as the Elite Four, but one of your Elite Four is missing. Well, the Elite Three just sounds stupid. Now does it?
Indeed.
Besides, that empty seat rightly belongs to me. It begins today. Today begins my reign as legendary ruler of the next century. I see. Well, good luck with that. Is this statue of Monokuma? Who would want to make something like this? Still, the quality is surprising. It'd be weird if there wasn't a Monokuma coin there. I should just assume that I'm always wrong. These are paintings lining the walls. This is for the art. It's just a bunch of crappy graffiti to me. Is that the tall part? Paintings lining the walls or the art? Okay. The monitor. No, I want the monitor. Okay. Bro, how am I missing the monitor so hard? Okay, I'm guessing I just can't get the monitor. It's a locker, but it doesn't seem like anything inside. I really got an eye for just like the random things in the background. This is a statue of Neo. I've never really heard of anyone using a Neo statue for life drawing class or whatever. I'm out of here. I mean, I can't leave. Better look around a little more. Okay, let's talk to you for me. Oh, look at this equipment. It certainly scratches. Oh, no, okay. Maybe I can talk more. Never mind. Okay, well, I'm guessing I need to snipe the monitor. Oh, the Venus statue. The Venus statue, yup, definitely very art roomish. I'd better look around a bit more. What could I possibly be missing? The monitor. Even here in the room, there's a monitor. There's not much point in worrying about it. Just forget about it. Bro. What? What am I possibly missing? Oh, I can go further in. That would have been good to know. What's that picture? What? This is a repository. It's attached to the art room. It's supposed to store different artsy things. I gotta see this thing. There's something on the floor. It looks like a picture. But as I stretched out my hand to pick it up, almost as if it's own, my hand froze. Huh? What I saw in that picture was Chihiro, Leon, and Mondo. And they were smiling. What is this? Questions started racing through my head one after another. Why is it only these three people? What are they doing together? How come they're smiling like that? When was it taken? Who took it? Where's the camera they used? How'd they get it developed? And in the picture, the window of the classroom, there's no metal plate covering it. Which must mean whenever this picture was taken, it wasn't here at Hope's Peak. But there was no time to find that answer. All the questions floating around my head were quickly drowned out by. That's mine, give it back. Monica appeared out of nowhere and snatched the photo, and any chance I had answers evaporated. You peeked, didn't you? Well, they all had some pretty dazzling smiles, huh? They were definitely living their school life. It's like they ripped a page right out of the book of youth. What's going on in that picture, do you know? I'm not telling you nothing. Why can't you give me a straight answer? Never mind, I don't even know why I bothered asking. Yeah, what else we got here? A camera? Whoa, a security camera? I love always getting the same dialogue every time. The hammer. Seeing as we're investigating hammers, I assume it's going to be a murder weapon. There are wooden mallets hanging on the wall. If I had to guess, I'd say they are used for making sculptures. And for making dead bodies. And making quick work of some, I don't know, there's a lot I could do there. And of course there's a monitor in here too. Yes, okay. Not what I'm worrying about now. And a cart. A dolly. Let's use it to move all the statues around. Yep, I'm out of here. I'm out of this art room too. Okay. Let's go to this weird Tesla thing. Looking thing. I don't know if it actually is a Tesla thing. There's also a room in the back for this too. Interesting. This is the physics lab. It's less like a classroom, more like some kind of research institute. Whoa, a surveillance camera. I would have never guessed. Machine obviously does something. I don't know anything about physics to begin with, so I wouldn't have a clue where to start with this. The giant coil. What's up with this ridiculously big machine?
Watch out!
Watch out. What? What, do you want some quantum leaping? Huh? Or that's a time machine. Pretty awesome, right? It was designed by a student right here at Hope's Peak. The ultimate physicist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during that tragedy. A time machine? Seriously? So you can go back in time? Okay, let me get in there. If I can get back to past, then I can. This time I'll stop Mondo for sure. Oh, sorry, not possible. This particular time machine can only go back 1 minute. It comes in handy when you like leave your pizza bagels in the microwave 1 minute too long. 1 minute. You sound disappointed. But actually, I was lying about the whole thing anyway. There's no such thing as time machines.
Hey,
I'll say it's just an air purifier. Air purifier?
in other words,
It can produce clean air no matter where you're at. With that thing, you could live on Mars. But what's with the discombobulating gravity and deadly low temperatures? You probably don't want to live on Mars.
you guys.
Anyway, this machine is the reason you guys all have this delicious air. So don't go messing with it or break it, and it's your butt. This huge thing is just an air purifier, and more than that. Got a way to say something like, you know, will hurt someone who's already suffering. Gosh dang you. Okay. Is this just the door? Yes. There must be, or they must be for these physical or physics experiments and stuff. Oh my god. These materials, pulleys, steel plates, magnets, and all kinds of stuff I don't even recognize. I also think it seems pretty clear to assume that if a murder happens, it's all going to be on like the next floor. That seems like what's happening so far. This is the equipment room. It's super disorganized and there's a strange chemical smell in the air. This place is so relaxing, so calming. The smell of the formaldehyde or I don't know. I don't feel like pronouncing it. Is most unbearable. It's so tempting. I wanna just dunk myself right in. Of course, Genocide Jack likes it. That just goes to show how disgusting it really is. This is a tarp. There isn't anything strange about it. It seems perfectly ordinary to me. See, I feel like this entire time I'm just piecing together a murder using all the information I'm getting. Pendulum wheels, rail segments, and the equipment is scattered all over. They're all covered in dust too. They obviously haven't been used in a long time. A surveillance camera? Well, what? That's crazy. A weird monitor. There's a bunch of files here, probably old lab files and research data. Yeah, no reason to look at that. Oh, that just extends all the way. Okay. I'm out of here. I think there's one more room we gotta check out. What? Okay. So chatted up with this mad lad. This we know some kind of purpose, but I don't know anything. Oh, okay, so I missed him. Hey Taka, don't you think a place like this is some kind of research institute? Still no reaction. Can I leave now? Bro, what am I missing? I already talked to all those things. Unless it's Genocide Jack. No, oh, it's a digital camera with some kind of weird anime style design on it. It's kind of viewed up, but it looks like it still turns on just fine. Yep, it still works. I should show the others later. I discovered lots of stuff and it was all strange, but I don't know if any of it was an actual clue. I'm just getting more confused. Maybe I should head back to the dining hall and talk about it with everyone else. For now, I should head to the dining hall. Yeah. With everyone else. Refreshing. When I got back to the dining hall, the first thing I noticed was... Hina. I tried to talk to her, but my voice was immediately drowned out by the others as they rushed into the dining hall. I thought she was sick or something. Everyone rushed past me and crowded around Hina. Being surrounded by everyone like that, Hina looked really uncomfortable. Are you feeling better already? Yeah, I ate a few donuts. That really helped a lot. You do love those donuts. Wasn't it your stomach that was hurting? Well, my stomach ache kind of made me hungry, so you know. I guess my memory's kind of fuzzy lately. They say that a goldfish will eat however much food you give it, even if it's about to burst. Miss Hina's pretty much the same, it looks like.
Just a second.
Hey, you of all people don't have any room to talk.
Well.
Anyway, I was worried about you.
Sorry.
Besides that, you... Geez, your knockers are huge. I'll just let that be taken out of context really quick. What the heck? Did you convince them to double up on milk production?
Clip that. Just a note.
Stay away from her, fiend. Anyway, first things first, we should talk about what we found, right, Taka? Right. Well, tell us what you found. Oh, I just remembered, I saw Byakuya a little while ago. What? Where? Where was he? You're kind of scaring me. Where was he? He was in the locker room. He had a huge stack of books he must have gotten from the library.
No.
That's where he was hiding. I won't let him get away from me. He just ran off. Is she okay? We should not concern ourselves with her. Okay. It's no use. Kyoka, give me the why can't I even think of the word to use? All the information you've got. There was a rather remarkable physics lab on the 3rd floor. In the middle of the room, there was a machine bigger than anything I'd ever seen before. Oh, apparently it's an air purifier. Huh? What's something like that doing here? Is the device really that big? I really don't get it. I think it's to purify the air. I searched the entire 3rd floor, but all the windows in the halls and the rooms were blocked off. I wish they'd give this a rest already. For serious, give back my bright blue skies. Just forget about it. What about the trees that we're seeing outside right now in the dining hall?
impossible.
We don't worry about those.
You make it sound like I dropped a nickel or something. But, or just to be sure, I went from one end to the other, testing each metal plate, none of them budged.
So in the end,
It would seem to escape from the third floor is as impossible as we feared. I see. Isn't there a point, though, that once they'd get high enough that it would kind of be impossible? Because, like, would they just have to build something to get out, you know? And plus, wouldn't Monokuma stop them?
I mean,
So,
I wasn't able to help much with the investigation, but I did make one discovery. It didn't happen to be a donut-related discovery, did it? What does that even mean?
that's right.
Never mind. It's about the nurse's office. Remember, there's one on the first floor, right? I remember, but it's locked.
Yeah.
Actually, not anymore.
so then.
Did you find any protein in there, or even vitamin supplements? Would be fine. I did look, but no dice. Just a bunch of headache medicine and over-the-counter stuff.
I see.
I see. That's disappointing. It is disappointing. Like, the end of the world is already here. I'm not sure it's that disappointing. I disagree. Yeah, I can talk to Hifumi or the Gambler Girl. There was an art room on the third floor and it had all kinds of gear. Now I'll be able to recreate all my favorite anime characters. Oh yeah, speaking of anime, that reminds me, I found something like this while I was looking around.
Perhaps.
A digital camera? Sorry, that's what it seems like. Does it still work? Yeah, it seems fine.
You know?
Well then, let's see it.
What the heck?
This thing looks like a kid's toy. It looks like it can store like 5 pictures. Maybe it doesn't have a timer or anything.
Well,
On top of that, the appearance seems questionable. Is this some kind of anime character? Strange. Or she's not strange. She's Princess Piggles from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess. Oh, you recognize him or her? Okay, of course I recognize it. It's a super rare prize that was given away at a bingo contest at a big anime convention. You have no idea how much I had to pay that guy to get my hands on it. Wait, that's my camera. What?
Damnation!
Where'd you find it? In the physics lab. It's my most prized possession. I brought it here with me, but I lost it the first day along with my phone.
let's see.
Why would it have reappeared in the physics lab?
However,
But look at it.
what?
Got all messed up. Look, or like when someone steals a sticker from your collection or you buy a secondhand shirt. Well, that's it. Huh? That's it? It's not mint condition? I don't need it anymore. You weren't, but weren't you just saying how much it meant to you? Then may I have it? I might be able to find some sort of use for it. If any of you would like to borrow it, feel free to ask. Well, I can't really imagine any of us are going to need to take a picture or whatever. Yeah, true. What do you mean? Evidence. Someone can move evidence. That just seems good to take pictures. Camera seems great. Okay. Celeste. There is one piece of good news. There just so happens to be a rec room on the third floor. I have no doubt that our student life here will be even more enjoyable because of it. Will someone join me in a game of Othello sometime? Okay, I've heard what everyone else has to say. Now it's my turn. Hey, can I tell you guys something? I found something that's kind of been bothering me.
What?
What is it? I found this weird picture in the repository. Apparently Monokuma took it. A weird picture? You mean like dirty? No, not that kind of weird. It was a picture of Leon, Mondo, and Chihiro all together.
Why?
Those three? And the 3 of them were laughing.
Oh.
It showed the 3 of them together laughing. One couldn't have been taken, and there's more. In the picture, there weren't any metal sheets covering the windows.
Well then.
Then the picture wasn't taken here.
Let's see.
But I don't recall hearing anything about them knowing each other before coming to the school. You probably just imagined it. Monokuma cast a spell on you. No, I saw it. I'm telling you. But if it wasn't taken before we got here or after we got here,
How about that?
I bet they're all still alive. They left the school and they took that picture.
Is that right?
That's impossible after all. We saw it with our own eyes. They're all dead. Either murdered or executed. And they're not the only ones. Monokuma killed Junko, and then there's Sayaka. That wasn't an illusion. It was real, I'm sure of it. They all died. There's no way any of them are still alive. So we have to figure out when that picture was taken. Monokuma most likely forgot it. I can't imagine any other possible, or forged it. Okay, forged. Is that all there is to it? Stay focused, man. Don't let Monokuma's bullcrap sidetrack you. He's right. But more importantly, well, another topic is there something that has been bothering me. I would like to discuss that. Okay, well, I was talking to you, so give me more information. Okay. What's bothering you, Celeste? Literally, what's bothering you, Celeste?
Actually,
It's about Hina. What? Me? You said your stomach hurt, did you not? But I believe that was a lie. What really happened?
Huh?
Oh yeah, because she found the weird Chihiro glowing head thing. Forgot about that. Varies from person to person, but whenever someone lies, they tend to have a way of showing it. It's called a tell, something you can't hide no matter how hard you try.
Is that okay?
Whenever Hina lies, the tip of her nose gets just a little bit longer.
Huh?
What? For real? Actually, no. Huh?
Oh.
But your action just now confirmed you were lying.
Oh.
That's not fair. I don't know if that's exactly true. But anyway, if you're going to lie, at least try to...
Genius.
Hina, be honest, were you lying about your stomach ache? Yes.
I see.
Why? Why would you lie about that?
That's it.
Are you feeling
I'm
guilty about
sure of
something?
it. Just a second.
No, that's not it at all.
But
It's just, I mean, I have a reason for it. A reason?
sorry.
Give me a reason. You must have never something. I did it because if I came and told you the truth, I thought you wouldn't believe me. The truth.
Well.
I saw it. Saw what? A ghost.
Hmm?
A ghost? You mean like that ghost?
Hey,
Is there more than one ghost? But yeah. But I mean, ghosts are...
What the heck?
See, I told you you wouldn't believe me. It's not that I don't believe you, but
Hina.
I believe you. No matter what anyone else might think, I will believe whatever you say no matter what. So can you tell us exactly what happened? If you really mean that, Sakura, then okay, I'll tell you. So what happened last night? I was in bed, but I couldn't get to sleep. I just kept thinking about everything that happened up till now. I ended up getting more upset. So to try and cheer myself up, I thought I'd go get some donuts. Donuts again?
Honestly.
And you ignored the rule regarding nighttime. I know, sorry. I feel really bad about that.
Hina.
Not that bad, though. Anyway,
But
please continue. Well, so I left my room and headed for the warehouse. When I started hearing a strange sound. Green. Green, green.
Even
well.
that sound. Not supposed to be anyways.
It was coming from the direction of the bathhouse. So I head that way. The locker was halfway open, so I took a look inside. And I saw a human shape surrounded by a pale green light. There's no doubt who it was. It was Chihiro.
Say what?
Yeah.
Oh,
No way, a ghost?
Honestly.
It's simply not possible. You must be mistaken. It just as in most cases of paranormal activity, it was born from your weakened mental state. Then all we have to do is see for ourselves, right? Let's just go to the bathroom and see what Tina saw. It's a waste of time. Maybe, but there's no harm in it, right? If you don't find anything, then that'll be the end of it.
What?
You're gonna go try and see a ghost? Is that really a good idea? I might put a curse on you.
What the heck?
You can wait here if you want.
Please.
I don't want to be alone. Take me with you.
hey.
What are you going to do, Celeste?
There is nothing to be
I
done.
suppose I have no choice.
Hmm.
How about you, Mr. Ishimaru? Are you gonna wait here?
Oh.
I guess that's a yes.
So,
It was right here. I saw it right here in the dressing room. I'm getting goosebumps.
Come on.
I just see Cthulhu. Yeah.
Please.
Shut up. What if he actually shows up?
Hina.
You know, where was it you saw Chihiro's ghost? Well, I heard a sound, then I opened the locker. I saw a kind of pale outline of Chihiro. Move out the way, Kyoko. That is not out. Oh, wait. It was on my way. This locker, there was something in here. A laptop! Onto the locker is a laptop! What's something like that doing here? I remember seeing this. Oh, that's right. I saw it in the library before. It looks like a laptop. A laptop looks pretty old, but it's covered in dust.
So.
It's broken. I tried pressing the power button earlier, but nothing happened. Broken, huh? Too bad. But how did the laptop get from the library to here?
It would seem.
And I guess it's in sleep mode, but the power is definitely on. But I thought it was broken. I would bet that Chihiro fixed it. After all, he was known as the ultimate programmer.
Then
Yes, of course, he would know to ultimately fix a broken computer that won't turn on. I get it. He's a genius. More importantly, Hina, you said you saw a green light. Yes. It also was saying green, so, you know. Surely you did not mistake the light of the monitor for a ghost. I'm surprised you were able to dress yourself in the morning.
Ah.
Oh man, if I had the love's clueless girl's attribute, I would have fallen in love big time just now. I'm so glad I don't have it. I didn't really expect to find a laptop inside a locker, okay?
Hey, come on.
It's okay, I mean, anyone can make a mistake like that.
Hmm.
As a matter of fact, one time I thought I spotted a gray alien, but it turned out to be a tadpole.
what are you saying? mean?
Don't compare what happened to me to one of your stupid delusions.
Don't be mean.
I was just trying to make you feel better. What if I get all depressed forever now? I like this guy. He's a great contribution to the team. But listen, isn't this really strange what this laptop's doing in here?
In other words,
Maybe someone hid it in here.
But
If that's the case, we found it pretty easy.
wrong.
Whoever put it here, I don't think they were trying to hide it from us. What do you mean?
Hey,
Haven't you noticed there's one big difference between this room and all the others? There's no cameras. There's no surveillance camera.
yes.
Precisely. There's no camera in here, which means this is the one spot where the mastermind is blind. So you're saying someone put a laptop here so the mastermind wouldn't know about it.
It's true.
And what Hina saw wasn't the ordinary glow of a computer screen. It was the figure of Chihiro shining pale green.
Hey,
I think it would be best if we investigated this laptop in a little more detail. It's just like Kyoko said, the display isn't on, but the laptop definitely has power.
so then,
First of all, we need to wake it up. Right. Wakey wakey, eggs and bakey. I don't know. Started hitting random buttons on the keyboard, and the display instantly began to glow a pale green. There are a bunch of different icons on the desktop. There, the icon to the far left. What is it? It says alter ego. Alter ego literally means another self, I believe. In the field of artificial intelligence, it's not uncommon to create different aspects of a personality. You can consider it something like a pen name.
Makoto.
Could you let me see it, Makoto? That Kyoko moved between me and the computer. She moved the cursor over the alter ego icon, and then she double-clicked it. She's a genius. The screen suddenly went dark, and then a voice spoke to us. Master, you're here! Hiro's face appeared, taking up the entire display.
oh,
It's a ghost. Buddha and sweet baby Jesus save me.
Calm down.
It's not a ghost.
What?
Huh? Then what is it?
Anyway,
I'm sure if we just talk to it, we'll find out. Kyoko began to type, hands blurring across the keyboard. What are you? And then...
Hello, nice to
Oh,
meet you.
oh.
I'm Chihiro Fujisaki.
I always get so embarrassed introducing myself. That voice, that tone, and everything. It's Chihiro.
I knew it.
Alter ego. I've heard about this kind of AI program, but I've never seen one for myself. AI
That's
program?
right.
It's how Chihiro earned his title of Ultimate Programmer. The AI lives in a computer, and by repeating different tasks, it gains knowledge and grows bit by bit. Apparently, Chihiro used a support vector machine and reinforced learning to develop it. Eventually, he came up with a breakthrough in artificial intelligence design. Support vector machine, reinforced learning.
It's true.
To put it simply, it's a learning method for computers. If you want to know more, just Google it, okay?
In other words,
But if this AI continues to grow, it'll become more than just a piece of software to help people. Some say that an AI like this might someday replace people. And that is why it is called alter ego, a fine choice, I must say. It can create memories, have thoughts, and grow up. The process isn't much different from how humans work. If you were to raise your own AI that way, it would make perfect sense to refer to it as your alter ego.
I see.
A second perfect personality that can never forget or grow old. No, that's what Chihiro created. That's alter ego. Kyoko, do you know, or how do you know so much about this?
Are you okay with
Anyway, so he fixed a broken laptop and put his own program on there. That is what this means, yes? Then he brought the machine to this dressing room where the mastermind would not be able to see it. But you know, all this master and whatnot, yes, yes. I believe I'm on fire.
Huh?
I thought you were only into 2D. This is the most excellent 2D possible.
Huh?
But he's a guy and also a computer program.
I feel as
That
if-
aspect is no problem.
I mean,
That aspect?
Anyway,
Anyway, let's talk to him a little more. Kyoko typed away rhythmically, or I think it's close enough. How do you know what's going on?
Master,
Only gave me a general idea, but I don't know but I do know that things have become very grave. He found himself caught up in this without warning. Kyoko immediately shot out another question. Why are you here?
that's right.
Are you asking what Master had planned for me? Well, he wanted me to analyze a massive number of files stored in this laptop. I believe the files are related to the school, but the protection on them is surprisingly strong. So it's taking me a little longer than I thought.
Master,
But here's what Master must have been thinking. The fact that the files are protected so tightly means they must contain some important secret. For example, perhaps a secret of the school. While I was busy struggling to make a sound, Kyoko pushed forward and asked her next question. How much longer until everything's unlocked?
that's right.
It's gonna be a while.
Give it to me.
But I'm definitely gonna do it so I can just leave, or so you can just leave it to me. So because of how long it would take, he designed Alter Ego to handle the workload. Smart, it also means that the work remains uninterrupted even after his death. Once again, Kyoko typed rap quickly. Keep it up, but be careful not to let the mastermind notice you.
That's right.
Don't worry, I've got a secret plan already, just in case. Actually, I can see what's going on using my built-in webcam, so if anyone suspicious shows up, I'll just scream for help real loud. It's a pretty basic plan, I have to say.
Yes, indeed.
That is fine during the day, but nighttime is a concern. Huh? Why?
Are you okay with
Have you
this?
forgotten all the rooms are completely soundproof? Once we close our doors, he can scream as loud as he wants, but we won't hear a thing. Okay, then how about, once it's nighttime, we each take turns guarding the dressing room.
However,
There's a good chance the mastermind will notice that, all going in and out of the dressing room like that. Then what can we do?
so then,
Once nighttime comes, I'll leave the door to my room open, and there's no way I can miss Alter Ego yelling. But if you leave the door open all night, then
it's true.
there's a chance I can, or I may become a victim myself right now.
However,
But I'm not as weak as you may think. I would go down, or I won't go down without a fight, I assure you. There was an undeniable strength in her voice when she said that. She was totally confident she would be okay. That confidence was somewhat similar to Byakuya's tone, but at the same time different. Yeah, it had an entirely different feel for sure. Like someone who'd been dropped into a battlefield versus someone who'd been born on the battlefield. I feel like that was the fundamental difference. I was pulled out of my thoughts by a voice suddenly. I want to say emulate, but it's definitely not emulating. Emanating? Oh, emanating from the laptop.
So,
Would you mind if I asked you a few questions? I haven't seen Master for a while. When you got here, I thought it was him, but who's Master? For a split second, Kyoko seemed not know what to do. But she recovered just fast and quickly began typing. Her answer was clear, concise, direct. Hiro's dead. Mondo killed him.
okay then.
I see. To be honest, I knew all along. I knew the chance of Master would survive the situation were very low. So I was prepared for this moment. Somehow I feel kind of sorry for her. I can't even imagine how it must feel to lose your other self. It's a simple computer program and does not have feelings. Are you sure about that?
shall we go?
Anyway, that's enough for a day. If we linger here too long, the mastermind will start to suspect something. And then Kyoko typed one last sentence. I'll come back later. Yes, please do. It's a promise, okay? Bye-bye. That guy seemed totally different from when we'd first arrived. He seemed upbeat. Was it just because he was following this programming, or could he have actually been worried about us?
Could it be?
What's wrong, Hiro?
You know?
Oh, nothing. I was just wondering if we might be able to get this laptop online. Then we could call for help from the outside. But this is just a dressing room. I don't think you can get online from here.
Well,
Well, if we take it out of here and find somewhere that does have online access, that's way too dangerous. The mastermind would find out in no time. Oh yeah, true.
Indeed.
There's no time for taking needless risks. For now, I'll monitor the program of the files analysis. I'm confident we'll cover some kind of clues once it's finished. This feels like a detour more than anything else, but I suppose it can't be helped.
of course.
Well, for now, all we can do is wait for Alter Ego to finish his work.
You know?
So should we get going?
It's true.
Indeed. Goodbye, we'll be back, I promise.
Ah,
20 for me, let's go.
I
Okay. And we all left the dressing room. As soon as we got out in the hall, Hina let out a joyful shout. Isn't it also? I ended up doing something totally awesome, right? And as if he'd been waiting for his cue. Done, done. Hina has gained enough experience to level up.
What's the matter?
So that was this awesome something. Or so what was this awesome something?
What the
You guys all seemed in remarkably good spirits. Did something happen? No, nothing in particular. Oh, keeping secrets, no fair, demanded an exclusive interview. Denied, super denied.
What the heck?
Yeah, just because you demand something doesn't mean we have to do it.
Say what?
Do it? You mean like do it? Wait, what? What do you mean do it?
This.
Ew, gross. You said do it.
Just the word.
What? You said it first. We were talking about going to the bathhouse. We have not had a chance to relax in some time.
Huh?
But unfortunately, the bathhouse is not divided into men and women sections. So we decided to rock, paper, scissors to decide which group would go first. Hina won the match for us, and that is why we are all so pleased.
Huh?
Yeah, that's right. Speaking of which, okay, boys, why don't you head back to the dining hall or something? We're gonna take a nice long bath.
Hey, come on.
Geez, what are you gonna do, right? We lost fair and square. Well, ladies, shall we go? Celeste didn't hesitate, coming up with a ruse, and her poker face didn't even flinch. So she and the other girls headed back into the dressing room.
Oh. Damnation!
Nuts and dang it, we totally lost another day without getting to take my very first bath here. Yeah, but tomorrow for sure, you'll definitely get to bathe tomorrow. Okay, so should we head back to dining hall now?
Hey!
Hold on.
Hey!
Something's strange here, very strange. Strange? What do you mean? What's strange is that this is a perfect chance for you to sneak a peek. Huh? That's... You're absolutely right. I thought you were all about the 2D. All of you need to shut up, sit down, and listen to what I have to say. Opportunity like this doesn't come along very often. It's the ideal setting of a man's fantasy. I was forced to ask myself, should I sneak into the bathhouse like Monokuma said, or just go quietly back in the dining hall? Okay, let's go. With the man's fantasy burning in my chest, I decided to head back to the bathhouse. Have fun in your man's fantasy. Have a smashing good time. No. I don't know if I like this. We opened the door to the dressing room silent as death and peeked inside. It looks like the girls had already finished changing and gone to the bathhouse. This had all started as a lie, but apparently they decided to go in for real. Making sure it was empty, we quietly made our way into the dressing room. The Forbidden Land.
But
They really are taking a bath. Is this what Celeste means about lying convincingly? Mr. Hagakure, please refrain from pointless whispering. We're deep in enemy territory here. Just up ahead is a bathhouse, and there awaits a great dazzling passion. No, I think we can head back to the dining hall, personally. You know, I think I like that.
Without a doubt.
What are you doing, Mr. Naegi? There are fantasies in here. If you need to calm down, try counting prime numbers. You guys don't realize how fast I'm gonna have that end stream button pulled up. You know, I got 2 seconds. You know, if need be, I will alt tab and end stream so fast. You know. Yeah, we're going in.
What are you talking about? Oh.
I placed my hand on the door leading into the bathhouse. I opened it gently, inch by inch. I maneuvered my hand like a master craftsman to avoid making even the slightest sound. A little further, and then... on the other side of the thick rising steam, I saw... Okay, I think we're safe right now. And hopefully, we're fine. Is that really necessary for me to get a glimpse? I'm not sure how to put it, but I always feel refreshed after a job well done. A 3D body isn't so bad in its nude state, I suppose.
could it be?
But still, I can't believe it, like, for serious.
How about that?
Ogre's a girl. Is this really okay? Well, I look too, so I guess I'm gonna have to say yes. Meanwhile, we heard the buzzing of busy voices growing louder. The girls had finished their bath and was in the dining hall.
You got it.
Oh man, what a nice
This is
bath.
fine.
Getting a chance to stretch out and relax after all this time was a great pleasure. A true
Indeed.
pleasure.
Of course.
Normally after a long bath, I'd like to make myself a nice protein coffee, but... sorry, no time for that.
So in the end.
That's what I figured.
Huh?
Actually,
We were just saying in the bath how it was about time for you to get up and do something.
Because
After seeing how happy we were, an evil little monster like you would never let that last for long. You're also terrible to me.
My entire
Sniffle, sniffle.
existence.
Everyone's so cold and mean, even after I got presents for you all. Presents?
Well now.
Have I got your attention? Let's try head to the gym where your presents await.
See ya
No
later.
questions, no dilly-dallying, get a move on and everything will become clear.
Oh.
What is it? What are you scheming this time?
it would seem
He's probably going to repeat the same thing again. Providing out the motive to get things moving.
Huh?
Again. I don't want to. I don't want to do this anymore. Me either. I'm like totally traumatized.
however,
It's okay. We have alter ego. I'm sure he'll find something that'll help us. So for now,
correct.
we have to just endure it. Come what may. Okay. Where's my present? With heavy feet, we made our way to the gym, but when we arrived, there was already someone waiting for us.
What?
We kept waiting, but the likes of you, rest assured, if we had access to firearms, you'd all be dead. Oh my god. This guy basically said, I'd murder all of you. Actually, technically, he couldn't though, right? He's a liar.
That's one way of putting it.
Yakia, did you get here early? Did you forget how to walk? Is that why you're late? It's simple. Right foot, left foot, right foot. The same as always. I see her on the other hand.
What the heck?
Oh, she's back to her Debbie Downer self, huh? I heard what sounded like a sneeze and she was back to her old self. So now she goes from manic to depressive whenever she sneezes. Seems kind of late to add that into the mix. Why does everyone keep making fun of me? I hope you all win the lottery and get hit by a bus. Oh my god. It's just okay.
This is getting a little intense.
It's literally hope and despair, I guess. You know? Think about it,
Yeah.
kind of. So when you have something, or so when you want to say something mean, then you can talk, huh? Anyway, it looks like everyone's here,
So then.
which means nobody's here. Can I take a sip of
makes
my
sense.
drink?
You guys?
Looks like everyone's here, so then let's get started.
What?
Come on, out with it. What kind of motive have you prepared for us this time?
However,
Whatever you suggest us to, we will not break.
Okay.
Yeah, that's right. We're not going to lose you ever again.
Come on.
You don't have to get so defensive. Calm down. I've decided to change things up a bit this time. Up until now, I've been using the whoosh of the north wind to keep you all moving. But sometimes you gotta use the sun to light a fire under someone's butt. Ah ha 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 ha.
Without further ado, I give you this
Are those books? Papers?
$10 million.
Oh.
I prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive.
Who would care that much about money? Immediately the gambler comes to mind. You know? You're basically putting a prize on the mind to deceive everyone. You know? So that sounds very like the gambler's like, ooh, my interest thoroughly piqued. You know? Everyone else though, I don't think their motives would change. You know? I think money is no, nothing.
What do you think? It's $10 million. 10 million smackaroos.
Would I kill someone for that much money? See, again, it's like in hypotheticals, I'm always like, absolutely yes, because it's only hypothetical. But in this situation, it seems cruel to say yes, I'd kill someone, you know? But yes, I would.
It's like totally wowie, wow, am I right?
Especially in this sense, I can get away with it. The other thing is that graduating doesn't seem that great. I have no idea what's on the outside world. I have everything I want here, right? So what's the motive you've prepared? Is it, or that's the motive you've prepared? Is it $10 million is, it's not nearly enough.
It's true.
When it comes to motives, money certainly is a gold standard, so to speak, whenever it's in a mystery novel with the real world. But
What are you saying?
there's no way we'd kill each other for money.
of course.
He's right, we can't simply purchase a person's life. You can say 10 million or however much, I don't give a crap for serious. Yeah, they're all right. Whether it's 10 million or any other amount of money. No, even, or not even just money from now on, no matter what you do. We won't kill our friends. Come on, stop trying to act tough.
I can't wait.
The most important thing is to live a pure and moral communal life. Monokuma disappeared, leaving his words on stage along with a massive sum of money. There's nothing to worry about, right? Nobody would kill a friend for money, right? Have you so quickly forgotten the lesson from last time? You can't judge others by your own standard. Yeah, there might be someone here who's having money problems. Personally, I've earned over $1 million from my gambling efforts. My life is comfortable. Tiffany, what about you? I'm a super popular content creator. I don't have any problem making enough to buy my comics and CDs. Then
Hey,
just stop. Pressing others about their personal finances is ugly. Ugly? Don't worry, either way, whatever's going to happen will happen without warning. That's the nature of this game. Bing bong.
This is as such.
Get
Open the doors
nighttime.
to the dining hall. Okay then. Sweet.
It's that time already, huh?
Hey,
Before we separate, let me remind you. Starting tonight, be leaving my door open to make sure nothing happens to alter ego. But just because my door is open, don't assume that will make me an easy target. Or the predator may suddenly find itself the prey. Her voice was calm and composed, but it was clear she meant what she said.
you know?
Okay, let's everyone just head back to our rooms.
How about that?
And don't think about the whole money thing. Got it? Good. How was that? Pretty good, right, Taka? Right. Taka seems very like out of it. He's like, he's done. As soon as I was back in
Yeah.
my room, I crawled into bed. Money, there's no way that's gonna get anyone to kill anybody else. I told myself that, but deep in my heart, I was still troubled. After all, I thought the same thing last time about having my secrets revealed. Even if the reason for it was completely nonsensical, a murder can still happen. That's the lesson we learned. But this time it's different, I'm sure of it. Because of the program chief who left behind, Alter Ego. We finally have some small hope to grasp onto. As long as we have that, then I'm sure. Little kids have it so easy. Because they put little in front of their names, and right off the bat, everyone thinks they're cute. Well, fine then. I want everyone to start calling me Little Monokuma. Monokuma. See, just by adding that, my cuteness goes up by at least like 10%, right? Yeah, the world doesn't have nearly enough Lils. More Lils would lead to the salvation of the world. Just imagine, little arsonist, a little war criminal, little destruction of the environment, a little hit and run, a little death taxi, a little Great Depression.
Even the darkest subject can suddenly become brighter.
I don't know about that.
Our dreams are expanding, ding ding.
Ding ding indeed. Bing bong.
Good morning, everyone.
More to Monokuma.
Get ready to.
Well, I guess I should head to the dining hall. Yeah. Gonna save, just in case they try to kill me and I have to react or something. Not really, I just want to save just in case my game crashes, but you never know. I might get jumped in the halls. Howdy. Howdy. Frick you. Okay. Get some food. What's on the menu today? Justice? I don't know.
Could it be?
So the people here today are the same as yesterday, just a 7. Byakuya and Toka are a lost cause, but it looks like Taka decided to stop coming for good too. It's like he's just given up. For people wound as tight as he is, when you snap hard. I wish there was some way to make it better. One other topic, Kyoko, did everything go alright last night?
Indeed.
Yeah, I didn't have any problems.
Correct.
I went and checked on the laptop a little while ago, and there weren't any problems there either, but Kyoko seemed to hesitate, but it's related to this case, so I suppose I should be blunt.
Anyway.
I have to make a new rule. Using alter ego without permission is prohibited. Someone going in and out of the dressing room would draw unwanted attention from the mastermind.
Oh,
I would have thought that would be obvious. Why would we need to make a rule about it?
wow.
That's a good question.
Hey.
Just sneeze cough, Do you have any thoughts on that, Heath, for me?
Oh.
It's just like you said, all we need to do is be very careful.
Say what?
Whatever, let's just hurry up and eat. We don't have time to stand around flapping our lips.
What?
What are you talking about? Like a drill sergeant all of a sudden. We ate breakfast in a rush, then headed back to our rooms. Why they quickly eat their food just to go back to their rooms? What should I do today? Free time. Okay. Well, I guess really my only option is to chat it up with the locals. Being everyone here. Let's see. I would like to actually gain a skill this time. Who would be like useful though? I kind of want to talk to this guy just because like he's here. I might do that. Plus maybe he has like some super, I don't know, probably cringe.
Ah, well, hello.
Mr. Nagy, funny meeting you here.
Mhm.
A salute to you. Salute, I have saluted. Did you see it? That was he for me ultimate salute Zam. Do I want to hang out with you for me? Sure. Cosplayers days are totally ignorant of the origin, the history, the significance of their hobby. And if you don't want to know, if you don't know your history, you can never have a complete cosplay experience. Mr. Nagy, prepare for a glorious detailed history of the cosplay world now in 1955. That's a he for me, half obsessed ranting for way too long. You're a little closer, Day. Would you like to give he for me a present? Sure. Let's see what we got. I might actually see if we have any more presents. I don't think you care about sunflower seeds. Or a brooch, An Astro Boy doll, maybe. Moonrock. Project Zombie, nah. Not Dynamo. I don't even know what that is. Cat Dog Magazine, Meteorite Arrowhead. A Man's Fantasy. Do I really want to give him that though? A Despair Bat. Crazy Dime. You know, maybe I give him a Man's Fantasy. Well, what is it exactly? A wash basin intended to give you the courage to seek out a true man's fantasy, specifically in public bathhouses. I'm trying to think who else would really care about this. Guess we'll give it to him. Sorry, but we can't let you give him that. Oh, key item. Oh, okay. Well, Beefy, I'm sorry you get no gift. Yeah, I'm sure. I see quality in you, Mr. Nagi, true quality. And that's why I've decided to present you with my lecture on the nature of fanfiction. Or if we're going to be friends, you must be fully informed. I'll permit no fanfic bigotry whatsoever. I don't think I have any fanfic bigotry. I mean, I don't really know anything about what kind of geeky stuff, or any of that stuff. Anyway. See, there it is. You fanfic equals geeky, right? But is that all that word is worth? How did I say something wrong? But that's okay. Because I take the word geek as a compliment. For you see, there is nobody on earth so full of knowledge as a geek.
Yes, indeed.
In a sense, a geek is like an expert. That's right, a total expert. A successful magician, it must necessarily be, necessarily be a music geek. A good movie director is a movie geek. You see, it's those experts, those geeks who open up the world to others. So when you say that writing fanfic is geeky, you're recognizing us as true experts. Okay, so what exactly is fanfic then?
Here we go.
Super direct questions for the win. Basically, we have all different kinds of stores and events, right? These are where big groups of holy warriors sell their own stuff based on games, comics, anime, whatever. And the stuff those people make is fanfic. Comics are the most common creation, but it also includes games, music, and even merchandise. By the way, there's a name for when a group of fanfic creators come together. Specifically, it's any organized group that comes together to release their work. A group that comes together. I'm just gonna say circle. Is it a circle? It sure is. Of course you do it. I mean, it's only common sense. I certainly hope you don't expect me to explain such common sense topics every time. But like I said, I don't know too much about this stuff.
Without a doubt.
This goes well beyond I don't know that too much. But I guess I can't blame you. The propaganda never touches on that. So as a fanfic ambassador, by the time I'm done with you, you'll be itching to buy a permission pass, or premium pass, not permission, for the next fanfic con. Right? Obviously he's excited, but go ahead. That's it for today. I hope you're excited for the next lesson. I'm gonna drink some water. My throat is dying.
Good. I say choking during that word.
No, because I have to speak. I'm kind of scared to see what the future has in store for the two of us. Report card. You select skill. Handiwork. Give yourself a pat on the back. You've earned it. Thanks, me. I gave myself a pat on the back, Jared, if that wasn't clear. I don't know if you could hear it through the mic. After we were done, I decided to head back to my room for a while. I know who I want to talk to next. I still got to decide what should I do. Ding dong. Sounds like someone's here. Who is it? Not gonna kill me, right? No. Taka. Is it true? Can I really see Chihiro? How, you mean alter ego? He's still alive? No, not quite. Let me see. I want to talk to him. Taka. The way he is now, there's no way I can explain what's going on to him. Yoku said we're not allowed to use alter ego. But even so, I can't just leave him here like this. Okay, why don't we get going? Seems like a dangerous thing to specifically go against rules, you know? Sorry, Kyoko, about to strictly and directly betray you. Okay, I wanted to check the thing first, but fine. No one's watching me. So I'm gonna go to the bathhouse and talk to alter ego. Right, Monokuma? I'm heading to the bathhouse. You know, talk to alter ego. What's this cringe kid? Okay, so his laptop's at locker, understand? And on that laptop, there's a program called Alter Ego. How do I talk to him? Oh, well, you just tell me what you want to say, and I'll type it in front of you, or type it for you. Do you hate Mondo? And since I couldn't stop him, do you hate me? It was clear he was forcing himself to get the words out. From his mouth, from the bottom of his heart, he forced his weakened voice to make the sounds. Please. Okay. Set the question exactly as Taka has asked them. And then,
So,
do you hold yourself responsible?
but...
If Master could talk now, I think this is what he would say. Please live your life for the both of us. It's impossible for me now, but you can still survive and escape, all of you. Hey, Taka. I was about to say more, but quickly closed my mouth. The one asking these questions is Taka, right? Analyzing all available data, that's the only conclusion I can come to. Master told me how close Taka and Mondo had become. So that must be why he feels responsible. The screen suddenly went dark. And what appeared next was...
Stop fucking around.
You're not letting yourself get crushed under the weight of that responsibility, are you?
Yo.
A man's only worth as much as the load he can carry. You get it, right, bro? Heck, what am I saying? Of course you do. That's...
So...
I'm sorry if I startled you. That was my attempt at a simulation using the data about Mondo that Master had given me. I figured if Taka was depressed, that's the kind of thing Mondo would have said to him.
Yo.
So you're just gonna stand there, huh? Just wait for things to get better? Just take your time to get... Or take your time and get all depressed? Take the time to indulge your regrets? You might even start walking again without realizing it. Sure, that kind of mediocre thinking might work for some people. What if I said it with that kind of condescending tone? Taka? He looked kind of psychotic, but it's fine. It's starting to sink in. The way a bucketful of water sinks into a bone-dry sponge. Huh? Those words is deep within my heart. They're inside of me. Taka? Who the fudge is Taka? Your eyes. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hey, don't worry about it. Guess I cause kind of a scene, huh? Shoot, man. And your voice. I'm a new me. I'm totally stuffed with fighting spirit now. You dumb butt. Okay, Taka, just calm down. I am calm. And don't call me Taka. That's not my name anymore. I'm me. I am me. I am all of me. Taka let out a bone-chilling howl and ran out of the room. Hey, Taka, hold on. And I took off after him. But someone stood in my way. As if tagging Taka out, she walked briskly into the dressing
Just a
room.
second.
What do you think you're doing? Kyoko. Oh, no, see, this is
Enough
just...
already.
Don't go around doing whatever you feel like. It causes problems, and not just for me, for everyone. Sorry.
Correct.
If you're really sorry, you'll get out of here now. Okay. Finally, I headed back to the room, embarrassed and sullen. Okay. But still, what was with Taka's sudden freak out? I'm seriously worried about him. Bing bong. There's so many people I still want to talk. Now I want to talk to Taka. He seems cool. Or sorry. Me? What do I call him? I have no idea.
This is as such.
Okay, it's
Soon the
nighttime.
doors. Okay then.
No one be dead. Because I'll be very mad if the people I want to talk to die. It's nighttime already. I guess
crazy.
I have to wait till someone is figuring out Taka's whole thing. For now, time to sleep. I'm trying to just statistically think who would die next. You know? Gambler person, I feel like would be the one committing murder for money. If there is even a murder. Which I assume there probably will be. Right? So I would think they'd be the one killing. So I'm guessing we'll get that right and they'll be executed. So I probably should talk to them. But the fat guy was the only one that was really available to talk to, like easily. So I just talked to him. But now I'm going to talk to Taka. And obviously the rest of the people too. But I don't really see them specifically dying. So even though I hate video games, you might not believe me, but I had a best friend once. Actually, he was my only friend, but unlike me, he had all kinds of friends. So me and him were at his house one day when a big group of guys showed up to hang out. They just bought the latest big budget video game. They sat there lost in the game, passing the controller back and forth for hours, but not me. I just sat there watching. That's right, I just watched. What's wrong with that? I didn't care. Just by watching, I was able to nail down all the best strategies, even though I never actually played
And
it.
I don't plan on ever playing it in the future either.
I can understand the logic behind that. It's not that I never plan on playing the games that I watch and developing strategies, but it is kind of a... Yeah. Good thing. Just enjoyable. Smart, you know? Sometimes, Chad, playing the game doesn't make you better.
Morning,
Sometimes
everyone.
watching the game makes you better.
It is
Especially watching
now
someone like me play
7
games.
a.m., and
So you should
nighttime
follow
is
for
officially over.
great
Time to
content
rise and
to become
shine.
strategic gods.
Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
Yeah. Alright, need to hurry up and get to the dining hall. I need to tell everyone what happened to Taka yesterday. Taka like went Super Saiyan, and his name isn't Taka anymore. He goes by me. So. And he's kind of like cooler now. So. And he like kind of is more edgy, but also not really.
You know?
Yo, I've been waiting. How you're the only one here? Where's everyone else? They went on ahead. Went on ahead to where?
Hey,
We can talk about it later. For now, let's just go take a bath. Bath? Why does this guy want to take a bath with me? I mean, I'm not against it, but I'm just curious on his motives. Oh. This is the ploy. They caught me. Red-handed. Someone help. Hifumi, what's going on? Makoto, save me. I've never asked you for anything, but I'm asking now. What happened? She's trying to kill me. Hifumi pointed at. Huh? Kyoko's trying to kill you. I mean, I'm kind of okay with it, right? Only kind of, though. I never said I was going to kill him. I simply asked him a question. I'd like to know why he made the same mistake twice. Same mistake? What did he do?
So,
He snuck to the dressing room in the middle of the night to access Alter Ego without permission, and when I caught him last night, he was hugging the laptop and breathing strangely. What were you doing? I thought I made myself clear yesterday, but since being subtle didn't work,
listen to me.
I suppose I have to clarify myself further. Don't kill me.
Wrong.
I'm not going to kill you, merely instruct you.
Very. What?
I just want to hear him explain himself. Hifumi, could you tell me what happened?
Well,
I was just talking,
however.
which is prohibited, was it not? I mean, you see, talking to her was just so much fun, and I just... Well, okay, time out. I can't even believe what I'm about to ask this, but Hifumi, you're not going to tell us you fell in love or something, are you? Deadeye, the cold-blooded killing machine of the underworld, would ever fall in love? That's...
Well,
Wait, no way. Is this love?
According to the spirits,
I happened to do a psychic reading for a certain famous CEO once. And that guy had seriously head over heels for a mannequin. He had a wedding and everything.
how about that?
And your eyes just now, I saw the same look in his eyes.
you know nothing.
Shut up. She's not a mannequin. She's an angel.
I feel.
And don't bother telling me angels, or don't bother telling me angels exist. What we have can't be defined by your petty words.
Ah,
Yeah, you're totally in love. So how did things end up like this? Well, at the beginning, I just wanted to hear her say master one more time. But when I was poking around at her settings and stuff, I saw she was a well-designed program. It's like, how can I say? It was the first time I was ever able to talk like that with a normal girl. Which is definitely not a normal girl.
What?
Even when all we did was talk about my hobbies and stuff, she wasn't annoyed or disgusted or anything. Well, disgusted, not disgust. Your stories are so interesting for me. Come on, tell me more. I will learn everything you have to teach me.
I suppose.
That's the first time a girl's ever said anything like that to me, besides my mom, I mean.
Hey.
Your mom says stuff like that to you, that's kind of amazing all by itself. That's why I was just so happy. It was so much fun. And before I knew it, I found myself, you know, liking her face, her personality, her voice, even her keyboard.
well.
Even the keyboard. You think you've misunderstood the situation,
Are
Hifumi?
you okay
Alter Ego
with
was not
this?
interested in who you were, it was interested in what you were. It is artificial intelligence, it exists to learn, of course. It wanted to hear of things it didn't know. You are an expert of many things Chihiro could not have taught it about for what that is worth.
Honestly.
Alter Ego wants the information, that's all.
I know that.
I know, I mean, I do know that, but still. Are you saying it's totally hopeless, or? You gotta be kidding me.
F you.
Hey, you jerks, I'm sitting here listening to you guys jibber jabber on about whatever.
Yo.
Oh, Taka, are you back? Who the heck's Taka?
Huh?
You? Listen up, I'm me, got it?
What the heck?
Huh, you're who?
What?
Don't bullcrap me, isn't it obvious? I'm Kiyotaka and Mondo, so like, Kyondo, I guess? I'm gonna stick a banana up your tailpipe. Okay. Game is getting pretty heated pretty quick, Jared.
I don't think you meant it that way.
What the heck kind of fusion is this? What happened, Utaka? Actually, I told everyone what happened the day before. So because of what Alter Ego said to him. Are you sure it's alter ego's fault? Maybe Mondo's ghost showed up and possessed him. Your ghost? There's no such thing. What are y'all whining about? Come on.
What?
God, you're really cheesing me off. Hey, he for me. Yes?
Yeah.
I don't know what you're thinking, but
F you.
bro belongs to me. Huh?
Yeah.
Alter ego, he's an exact copy of the one who gave him my soul back. And I'm not gonna let anyone else have him ever again. Idiot. I'm afraid I can't allow that. What? I can't withdraw. Mr. Ishimaru, since I have this opportunity, let me say this right now. Destiny has bound me and her together in the Gordian knot of true love. While me and him have been melded together in the white hot heat of friendship. Hey, come on, you guys. Moron, talk down to me and I'll ram my fist right into all 4 of your vital points. Well, I punch at the speed of sound and I don't have any arm hair, so there's no drag.
Enough already.
That's genius. Knock it off, both of you. Doesn't belong to any one person. Chihiro left him to all of us. We can use him to finally gain access to vital clues. Kyoko's right. If anyone dare disturbs our peace any further, they'll have to deal with me.
What?
Anyway,
Until Alter Ego has finished his work, don't do anything weird. Have I made myself clear?
So?
I can't hear you. Yes.
Yeah.
Got it.
so then.
Okay then. Let's get out of here. We can't afford to linger too much or too long. Are you sure it's okay to let them off for the morning?
Indeed.
Yes, I have a plan. It'll be fine. After watching Hifumi and Taka leave dejected, we all went back to our rooms. It's still morning, but because of everything that's happened, I'm tired already. Anyway, I just have to pull myself together. So what to do with the rest of my day? Well, I think a couple things. We should get some more presents, you know, for all my friends. They're all gonna stay alive. And I also want to check out the one place. The med bay, if you will. It's good that they're very close to each other. The nurse's office. What's poppin'? A monitor? Monokumiko written across it. I guess they covered all the detail. Okay. Is that a mini fridge? A refrigerator. They must use it to keep drugs and stuff cold. Well, I want drugs and stuff. Huh?
Cold.
Yes. Even though the mastermind's problem on the side of the spinach camera, it's saying about push me to the edge. Okay. A trash can. It's a normal trash can. There's nothing inside it, so I don't really need to spend any more time thinking about it. What a useful place to live in. Okay. Yeah, back to the store. We're gonna buy so many presents. You guys are gonna be absolutely like, what? How'd you get so many presents? Okay. Yes. I think we can still just use 1 coin. We didn't even get any refeeds in that, but I don't think.
Yeah, takes forever though.
I feel like I'll wait till it gets like a really like decent chance, right? Like maybe like a 30, you know? I guess I could expend 2 coins for now. That'll go a little bit faster. Definitely don't sound worth it. But what else am I gonna use the coins on? Really, like a 17% chance of a duplicate really isn't that high. Right. Lucky. Whoa, that thing. No, I don't want to do more than 2 coins right now. I'm getting very lucky. Heck yeah, telephone. 20% chance is basically a 1 in 5 chance, right? In fact, it just is. I'll take 2 of those. Lucky. I just want to get some presents for Taka. Some sick outfit. A hairpin. It would cost a lot to guarantee things. I could guarantee something for 26 coins. It's unworth it. I feel like I really should just go with 1 coin. Because I mean, I feel like that's not bad odds at all. Like even once you get to a 50% chance, you still have a 50-50 chance, you know what I'm saying? Technically, you always have a 50-50 chance though, you know? Either you get it or you don't. And no one can argue that logic. Yeah, maybe I won't get too many presents though, because I do want to a little bit further in. I'll do 1 more, and I have 150 coins. Okay. How do I get out of here? R. Okay. I should probably get going. Yes. Okay. Well, I'd ask chat, but there's not really anyone in the live chat right this second that's at least here. 3 viewers, but they're all chilling. That's what I want to play. Let's see here. Not a single person is on this floor, so I'll check the inn really quick. Checking the inn. Where's my enter? Oh. What am I? Oh. I was very confused. I want to talk to him again. Okay. I guess we're going to the 3rd floor. Or at least the 2nd floor, and then probably the 3rd floor. I'm thinking Taka seems like a good thing. I don't really have any guesses on who's going to die, though, so... Honestly, Hifumi probably would have been a good guess on who's gonna die. Because, what's it, Taka and them have been having issues, you know? I could see them killing each other. Not killing each other, but one of them killing the other. I don't know who would win in a fight, though, honestly. Hifumi does have the size advantage. That's about it, but... What do we got here? Here's where all the people are at. Yeah, anyone could be the victim, but since there did Hifumi, I might as well do Taka.
Yeah.
We got something to say to me? Well, I ain't got poop to say to you. Maybe I should leave him alone. Oh, I can't even talk to him? Lame. Swimmer girl? Tempting. Tempting. Thanks for the follow, Angel. There's 2 people here. Good morning. Good morning. It's 9:50 or 9:43 p.m. for us, but good morning to you.
This is bad.
I don't like this atmosphere. Should I talk to Saika for a while? Yes.
I see.
Are you saying that you're ready for another lesson? Well, then prepare yourself and come with me. Sakura put me through a tough but rewarding training session. I can feel myself getting stronger. Sakura and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give him a present? Yes. Potato chips? Doesn't sound like their style. Lunchbox, sunflower seeds. They probably like food. God of War charm. The Emperor's Thong. No, I don't think they'd be a big fan of that. Water Lover? I don't know what that means. Tumbleweed. A Pretty Hungry Caterpillar. Crystal Skull. You know, I actually heard about the Crystal Skulls from a coworker. It's interesting. First tier. What is this? A little known book about Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Yeah, I feel like they might like that. They might already know it, but... I've been looking forever for this. How did you know? You're quite a mysterious man, Makoto. Seeing Sakura so pleased with something I gave her makes me so happy. My post-training break is most relaxing time of my day. The sensation of your muscles cooling down after heating up during a workout is the only true reward. No matter how many times I experience it, I never get tired of it. Do you exercise every morning, Sakura? Unless there are errands that I absolutely can't get out of, yes, I always do my training. If I don't, I feel restless for the rest of the day. But I'm amazed that you can do it every single day. Doesn't it get tough? I can't say I've ever seen it as tough. It's also that I can get stronger after all. And I have to keep on getting stronger because my destiny is to fight. Your destiny is to fight? From the day I was born, I've been fighting. Heaven has sent me to live as its champion. It's one heck of a legend. My father was my master, and my every waking moment was spent with him learning to fight. As a child, I sparred with boxing champions and hit the mat with wrestling gold medalists. I was no match for them when I first began, of course. Before long, they were no match for me. You mean you actually started beating people like that? I'd say my specialty is solid stand-up, though transitions into grappling and a strong ground game. Essentially, I'm a complete approach. Anything else just wouldn't make sense. So you can only become the best by reaching the top of each discipline, then fusing them all together. Stand-up fighting, grappling, and a strong ground game, that can only be... I would assume mixed martial arts. To be fair, I don't know the specifics of Aikido or Jiu-Jitsu. But it seems pretty mixed. So, you're basically a mixed martial arts fighter, right?
Of course.
That's right. I'm the most effective real-world fighting style, which is why I chose it. I don't want to be the best in competitions. I want to be the strongest human on Earth. I wouldn't bet against you, that's for sure. But aren't you already the best? No, not yet. There's still someone I have to surpass. Really? Until I can beat him, I can never become the strongest. You mean there's someone out there stronger than you? Maybe I'll tell you about it another time if the opportunity presents itself. Now I'm interested. Didn't make it sound as they left. I honestly can't believe there's someone out there stronger than Sakura. Even if they're real, can they even be human? I don't want just maximum skill points. I want 6 skills. I headed back to my room for a little while. Can I just like continue, or is it nighty-night time? Still some free time. Okay. Is there a fast way I can get up all the stairs, dude? Like just get to the 3rd floor really quickly?
That I know of.
Like, you can't just use the map and be like, take me to the 3rd floor, homie. Oh, everyone seems to be on the 1st floor. Byakuya. I wanted to speak to Taka. Maybe we'll speak to Gambling Girl. This motive I feel like only affects her, so. What's she doing in the kitchen? Making tea, perhaps. Makoto, I should tell you, I've recently seen the shadow of death upon you. That's just a little joke. Did I hang out with Celeste for a while? Yeah, I really trust her. I've seen I'm growing used to your deplorable face. This is another approach of adaptation, I suppose. Despite her thinly veiled insults, I spent some time with Celeste. Celeste and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give Celeste a present? I have no idea what you'd want. But yes, definitely. Scroll up, you know. I have literally... She's a gambler, right? Are there any, like, lucky things? Oh, there's a crystal skull. Maybe it serves here. It's... a treasure jewel of an ancient super race. I didn't mean to give it to her, but yeah. Turned on me with vulgar trinkets, how unappealing. Could you perhaps bring me something a little more befitting of my standing? Oh, I don't think she was too happy with that. But I'd like to share something with you. What is it? My perfect gambling strategy. Is there really such a thing? It's more of a fallacy, if anything, you know? Can you really lose if you win eventually?
Indeed.
Of course there is. Are you ready? Please pay attention. Whatever the game, you must have a mind of strategy. This will allow you to increase your odds of winning. However, the exciting part of gambling is that there is a power which can overwhelm any strategy, which is
Indeed.
that power is luck. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Luck.
Actually,
There are only two types of luck, good and bad. There's no in between. And that luck is built into every human being at the moment of conception, like a computer program.
is that okay?
Some call it fate. The bottom line is luck is life.
Well,
If you see what do you see what I'm saying? You mean that's your perfect strategy? Correct. You see, I was programmed to have good luck when it comes to gambling. This is why I have never lost. So that's all there is to it. You are the ultimate lucky student, yes? Does this perhaps exceed my own luck? One day I hope to put that to the test.
I hope you are well.
Well then, have a nice day. That sounds like she's gonna kill someone and see if she wins or I win. With another word, let's quietly disappeared. I'd say my life's been more bad luck than good luck lately. Gambling probably isn't the greatest idea for me. You know, all the things considered, I really feel like she's gonna be the next kill someone. Seems like she has not really too much motive, except for now money's on the line. So I feel like she can't resist, right? As well as with like a statement like that, sounds like she really wants to kill someone, you know? Specifically me. Or kill someone and then see if she wins the trial or I win the trial. I don't know. Maximum skill points, let's go! After partying with Celeste, I went back to my room. I'm guessing it's nighttime. Bing bong. I'm gonna take a drink while this scene's playing.
This is a school announcement. It is now 10 p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry at that point is strictly prohibited. Okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bugs bite.
Some sweet, delicious water. Okay. Monokuma Theater. Happy New Day. I'm the kind of guy, I don't want to celebrate a new year. I want to celebrate the dawn of every new day. Because every day deserves celebrating, so.
Once again, Happy New Day!
It's an outlook. Bing bong.
Good morning, everyone.
I need to
Get
hear
ready.
that. No murder? That'd be too good to be true, though. I think usually on the third day is when stuff happens, you know? But not today, right? Today I just get to chat up with all my friends. And I mean all of them.
Oh,
Taki and Kyoko are not here today.
You know?
Kyoko's still on guard duty, probably. I have no idea about Taka.
Damnation!
May as well just forget about the guy.
so
You don't have to get so mad.
You know?
The rivals in love, what are you gonna do? Don't put me in the same level as that. That virgin, I might catch his virginity? What? What?
But
Okay, now my guess is you're already infected. Savage. Wait, can you really catch it? Okay, stop being vulgar, let's eat breakfast. But as soon as my hands approach my food. That voice. The door opens to the dining hall, exploded open, and the figure appeared. A figure.
So in the end,
So it's you, Genocide Jack, and...
that's enough.
Don't bother asking why we arrived at the same time. The answer should be obvious.
Yep.
I'll give you a hint. I'm wearing red lingerie today.
Huh?
I don't think anyone wanted to know. Hold on a sec, you. Huh?
Have you
What's your top power level? Like 35, 22, 33? You start out big on top and try to look thinner down south. Look at your melons. They're seriously gargantuan. Do you dunk them in milk every night or something? You're starting to freak me out.
No forgiveness.
If you lay a finger on Hina, I'll show you no mercy. So, what do you want? Surely you're not here to join us for breakfast.
Naturally.
Of course not. I came to hear a story. A story. A story that nobody's bothered to tell me yet. Are you talking about alter ego? Sorry, but we can't talk about that right now.
What?
Why not? Because of a certain circumstances. Up until now, you haven't given a crap about anything, and now you're all concerned. I don't buy it.
It's all clear now.
I've just made a decision, and when we get out of here, I'm going to feed your body to the vultures. What kind of messed up dictator are you?
What?
But isn't this a democracy, or would you exclude those who don't fit into your tyrannical majority? That's not what we're doing.
That's fine.
Well, whatever. If nothing else, tell me what's going on with Taka. When I saw him yesterday, I happened to notice something seemed off, so I was curious.
Indeed.
Taka has become truly useless, or utterly useless. Unless you don't have to say it like that.
I see.
Did his spirit collapse or something? Was he unable to withstand his environment? Those men who clothe themselves in a cheap fabric of justice are often the first to fall. But perhaps that will make things all the more interesting. Interesting.
Such ignorance.
Let me leave you with a bit of advice. Don't come to rely on false camaraderie, or you'll reap its bitter reward.
What the heck?
That's why you came to give us that amazing advice? It seems I am unwelcome here. Then I will grant your desire and remove myself.
Yes.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
Stop talking.
You don't need to come with me.
Yep.
You don't have to play hard to get master. You can just play hard. My Discord quote. That doesn't make any sense. Ryakuya started to slowly back out of the room. He started picking up speed as soon as he was sprinting out of the dining hall. So he was literally running. He ran away, so now he's running hard to get. I see. Wait. Yeah, ha 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 ha. So, at the end there, what was that all about? Just now, Byakuya was like, maybe he's like a mean guy who starts acting different or getting all flustered when things change? Guess so. Those of us left the dining hall, finished our breakfast, and went back to our rooms. So what to do today? What to do today? Literally? My thoughts exactly. Maybe it'll allow us to speak to Taka today. Probs, nah. You know, maybe I will talk to Kyoka. She's a great person to be good, you know? Sometimes she'll give me a useful skill and not skill points.
Why?
Who set this all up and why did they choose us? There are so many mysteries. Should I talk to Kyoka for a while? Yes.
Well,
I'm in no position to tell you what to do. You're free to do as you wish, right? But I have my own way of doing things. I do Kyoka while she searched the school. We didn't say anything to each other. Kyoka and I grew a little closer today. Would you like to give him a present? No. I'm really bad with presents. Are you scared, Makoto? Huh?
hey,
Being trapped in a place like this. Who wouldn't be? Of course I'm scared. Being trapped in this insane school?
correct.
Ah, that's good. That's good.
So,
Fear is proof that your imagination is functioning. Frankly, I feel bad for anyone who can't feel fear.
whew,
Without imagination, you can never deduce which action to take next. But what about you? You seem totally calm. You don't act afraid at all.
wrong.
I'm scared too, of course. I simply hide my emotion. There's no advantage to be gained from letting others see how you feel. You hide, huh?
Correct.
What I mean is, I'm not as foolishly open as you are. Foolishly open.
Listen,
Also, the fear I experience is a little different from yours, I imagine. Huh? What do you mean?
So,
You're afraid of what you might lose, right?
correct.
But I'm afraid of what I've already lost. I'm sorry, I don't understand. I know. She didn't bother answering any further. She just turned and goodbye. Okay. With that, she was gone. Well, we're still just getting to know each other, and maybe we'll talk more next time. I don't think I understand her at all yet. Okay. So hold on, I head back to my room. Yep. Got time to talk to another person. I think I may talk it up a swimmer girl. I still have some time. I can't just sit around and do nothing. I should go find something to do. I'll try Taka again. But then, if I can't, then swimmer girl it is. It'd be really great if Taka was just like down here. He's in the laundry room. Presumably doing laundry. I knew this was gonna happen. Who's got a problem with with who my friends are? We're gonna have a little chat. Okay. No, so I'm guessing I might have had to talk to Taka before he was this way or after he calms down. 'Cause right now he seems a little cuckoo bananas. Yeah, so the swimmer girl. Maybe she'll give me a donut. Maybe I'll give her a donut. That sounded a lot more suggestive, but a person's ability is measured by the power they display to the point where pressure is applied.
Yeah.
That's a quote from the famous baseball player Kenji Jojima.
Yeah, totally.
Whatever. I think that's what he means when, or is that you only really see how strong a person is when they're under pressure. I wonder how strong I can really be. Should I talk to Hina? Under pressure. Okay, let's go to the pool. Swim time. But don't stare, okay? Of course not. I don't actually have a swimsuit, just a shirt, and when it gets wet, it's kind of embarrassing. Although I wasn't embarrassed before, but now I kind of am. I wonder how it comes. I think there's like swimsuits in the laundry room, right? That'd be somewhere, right? Right? You can put the hoodie on, right? I don't think it's hard to swim in a hoodie. I'm swimming with Hina, who seemed kind of embarrassed. Hina and I grew a little closer today. Did I give Hina a present? Absolutely. We know she swims. She likes donuts. Right?
Mm-hmm.
A red costume. I don't think she cares about a Yeti creature. I'm gonna like back out. How do I back out of this thing? No, just escape. Cat Dog magazine does seem pretty simple. Maybe they'd like it. A water flute? Water swim. Into the flute, you pour water to the base and blow to the top, which can create a variety of sounds, some of which are chirping bird. You might like that. I don't think I have anything else very interesting. That's a tear. I feel like she'd like very simple things, you know? Water lover. That seems like a pretty, like a competition swimsuit for women. It's designed content to become one with the water, and it claims to increase swimming speed by 10%. Well, she needs a swimsuit, and it increases her speed. Perfect. So it's awful. This is why I like you, Makoto. Or I mean, not like, not that kind of like. Thinking is so pleased with something, I gave her, oh, makes me happy. Okay. Oh man, what's up?
Okay.
I'm getting totally fired up. What? How come? How come doesn't matter. Now that I'm revved up, I need to get it out. Let's race. I don't think that's a good idea. I wouldn't stand a chance anyway.
That's right.
Really? Well, I don't mind a solo run. Well, hold on. You always seem so excited, you know?
What's your deal?
Hey, are you making fun of me? No, I'm just impressed. Really? I used to know this one guy. He was always like, you're like a super spaz. Super spaz.
Yeah.
Yeah, like he'd see me wearing shorts in winter and he'd say stuff like that. But if you lose to the cold like that, it just means you weren't dedicated enough. That's like saying, be a man. Be more uncomfortable, you know? It's like, what?
Yeah.
I don't think that's like a sign of weakness, you know? I think it's just like, you know, I don't know. Comfort. Comfort's pretty great. Wow, you did stuff like that and didn't get sick?
You got it all wrong.
Getting sick is for the weak. If you're really dedicated, winter means even lighter clothes. It's all part of your training. Training, huh? So like, are you the type who gets sick easy? Actually, yeah. See, you're soft. You need more training.
Okay.
Okay, I got the perfect remedy to keep someone like you fit as a fiddle. What kind of remedy?
Yeah.
Actually, I do this myself every morning. You just strip down to your waist and then take a dry towel and start rubbing down your bare skin. I call it, what do I call it again? A way to keep healthy by stripping down and rubbing a towel across your skin. Towel treatment? A bamboo treatment? Well, see, it's not bamboo. And that certainly does not seem like yoga. So I'm going to go ahead and say a towel treatment. However, it is her, and I feel like she'd say something like a bamboo beatdown, you know? I'm going to say a towel treatment. Something like a towel treatment?
You got it.
Oh my god, yeah, that's it. I love going out to the apartment balcony, stripping down to feel the wind on my skin. God, it feels so amazing. I never let the morning pass without getting in a good rub down. Excuse me? Okay, I just need to brace myself for the rest of this conversation. Okay. So you went out to the balcony and stripped down. And you were okay with that. You should give it a try. If you haven't got your health, you haven't got anything. I hate to see you catch a cold or something. I wonder if that actually works. So I should just like strip down completely naked and rub a towel against my skin to reinforce my entire body and keep me from getting sick. It's exfoliating. I'll try it tomorrow. Your maximum number of skill points. Oh, that's really cool. I trust her. You know, she seems to know what she's doing. After being introduced to a unique sickness prevention method, I went back to my room. Oh, there's something by the door. Some sort of letter. There's a slip of paper on the door. I'd better check it out. That's what I was clicking, game. Piece of paper. Looks like someone must have slipped it under my door. Meet in the dining hall. The handwriting is really good. Who would have really good handwriting, Jared? Probably any of the females. Except maybe Toko. And probably Yukiya would have good handwriting. Everyone else, though, probably not. But I want to meet, up so suddenly. Who wrote it and why? What's the point of calling me out like this? Kinda nervous, but there's no way I can't check it out now. I don't like how it's not signed or like says who it is, you know? That makes me think either they're trying to lead to kill me or to frame me for some sort of murder. Or maybe they just want to surprise me with a delicious snack.
That's it.
I can hope so. That sounds a lot better than being framed or killed. At least in my opinion.
Yeah.
Who's popping in the dining hall?
Yo.
Oh, Makoto. Hero, then the letter I found in my room. Yep, I wrote it. Wow. I didn't expect him to have great handwriting. Handwriting is really nice. Well, I was always taught that if you had bad penmanship, a ghost would come and haunt you. Who taught you that? And why did you want to meet with me? Oh, I just did what Kyoko asked me. Kyoko.
Actually,
I'm just an errand boy on this. Anyway, what do you say to a late night bath session? Huh?
you know?
Okay, let's do it. Okay, so now I get it. The point is that he's inviting me to the bath, not for any ulterior motives, you know? It's just a way to be like, yo, let's take a bath, but really, let's talk to Alter Ego. You know? No lie, I was so lost. Hero grabbed me by the shoulder, pulled me in close and whispered in my ear.
Serious.
So an axe, the mastermind won't notice everyone waiting in the bathhouse. What? Then did Alter Ego finish the search? You got it, Hero. Let's go take a dip together. I was probably louder than I need to be. But me and Hero hurried to the dressing room. As soon as I got to the dressing room, an angry voice echoed out.
F you.
Hey you, how long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he started pointedly at his wristwatch. Okay. It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that. Bedtime for all the good little boys and girls. Shut up. What do you say? You want me to make you cry, little girl? Taka, you seem to be even worse off than I heard. Well, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe he's finally starting to grow a personality. What? You got a lot of poop falling out of that mouth of yours, you know that? How rude. A maggot like you has no right to speak that way to our heaven-sent master.
Oh.
Are you back to your normal, gloomy self? I can hardly keep track at this point. Shut up.
Hey,
Well, anyway, everyone's here, right? Then my messenger duty is complete. You wanted us all to meet here, right, Kyoka? So, what are we doing here?
how about that?
Isn't it obvious? It's gotta have something to do with the alter ego, right?
That's right.
Yeah, totally. Did he finally have a clue? What is it? A way out? The mastermind's true identity? It's gone? Gone. I came here a little early to check on things, and that's when I discovered alter ego, the laptop has disappeared. Okay. Well, if it wasn't Monokuma, I'd have to guess it was either someone trying to frame Hifumi or Taka, or it was Hifumi or Taka. Now, I know that's a crazy concept, right?
That is kind of crazy.
But I think it was probably Hifumi. Because he seems like the kind of weirdo to not care about anything except himself. You know? Taka seems like he'd kind of just be really blatantly open about it. Like, I took it. It's mine now. Ha ha ha. You'll never get it back, you know? I don't know. Something like that. Plus, he's a moral compass, you know? You're kidding, right?
Oh.
Huh? What? She's going?
F you.
You can't be serious. What do you do? Or what did you do with him? What's the mastermind? Did they finally notice what we were up to?
Wrong.
I told Alter Ego to yell if anyone he didn't recognize appeared. If it was the mastermind, I'm sure he would have alerted us.
Well,
Maybe we just missed it?
However,
I was in the laundry room right next door all day. There's no way I could have or would have heard it or wouldn't have heard it. But if it wasn't the mastermind then, the solution to this particular mystery is obvious. It could only have been him.
Without a doubt.
Mr. Ishimaru, you stole her, didn't you? To be fair, it also makes sense for it to be Hifumi, since Hifumi was always on the first floor, even alone. But I guess that wasn't even today, was it? I guess everyone was kind of on the first floor today. When I'm the ultimate moral compass, I would never do something like that. I don't think it counts when you say it about yourself like that.
F you.
You're the suspicious one here. You're nothing but a big jiggling sack of fat. I thought he was talking about Hina, but okay. Shows what you know. This isn't my true form. I still have 3 more transformations left.
Damnation!
Or wait, I mean, it wasn't me. Everyone knows you're the thief. Wrong, it's you.
Serious.
Well, I'm sure it was one of you, so whoever did it, just hurry up and confess.
Wrong.
No, there's no way either of them did it.
Huh?
Oh, why not?
So.
I told Alter Ego to yell if either Taka or Hifumi came into the dressing room.
What?
It was a countermeasure against the clear danger that one of them might come for it. But I never heard any yell.
Indeed.
Exactly, which means it wasn't them.
But
Then who was it?
So that's
The fundamental circumstance of becoming clean. You know, this guy, when he says anything, he basically just makes his presence known in the room and then becomes suspicious. If it wasn't the mastermind, it wasn't Taka or Hifumi, then quite simply it was someone else. Makoto, Celeste, Sakura, Hime, Toko, or myself, one of us must be the
That's
thief.
terrible.
Why would any of us want to steal Alter Ego? How about this for a reason? There's a traitor among us. Celeste? Huh? One of us is working for the mastermind, a spy. That's the one who stole Alter Ego. Can you deny the possibility? Can't be. I've actually been thinking for some time now that there might actually be a spy among us. The mastermind brought someone in to help keep things moving smoothly. A spy for the mastermind? A traitor? No, it's impossible. Something that horrible? There's no way.
what?
Why do you not speak? Are you struck silent by your inability to comprehend such a possibility?
Say what?
To be fair, if I were any of these people, it's like, oh, we think there's a spy. First thing to come to mind, me, right? Because I'm like, oh, super high school level luck, you know? Got in here on sheer chance, yeah. Everyone else here was here for a good reason, you know? Like, okay. I don't care. I don't care who. Someone, anyone save her. Please rescue her. I'm begging you. I just want to see her smiling face again.
Damn it.
Same here. How many times do they have to kill bro before they're happy? I'll beg you, I'll scrape my head across the ground, just please give him back.
So,
This is pretty messed up, but still, I think I kind of get how they feel.
At the very least.
I think Alter Ego is most likely still safe, for the moment at least.
Yes, indeed.
If they went to destroy it, they would have taken it, they wouldn't have done it right here.
I see.
Right. You're saying whoever did it has something else in mind. Something
Damn
else.
it.
That doesn't matter, nothing else matters. No matter what it takes, I'm gonna get him back. That's my promise as a man.
I swear, I will save her.
Using the power of love. Bing bong. So in a sense, is this basically the same as a trial of who stole Alter Ego? Or is there not going to be a trial whatsoever? I assume not, because he probably wouldn't know.
As such, soon the doors to the dining hall. Okay then.
Okay. Doesn't seem like there's going to be a trial.
Hmm.
Good. Nighttime.
There is nothing to be
It's
done.
unfortunate, but we will have to leave the search for tomorrow for everyone. Or for now, everyone gets some sleep. How can you be so casual? We don't have time to wait around. See, now this seems like a potential time for a trial, because I guarantee you, Taka and Hifumi will probably be out searching for any evidence and stuff like that, trying to find them. So, either they're gonna kill someone, kill each other, or someone's gonna kill them. That's what I'm imagining. I can be so casual, I don't have time to wait around. What good are you if you're too tired? You'll be much more effective after a good night's sleep. Who gives a crap about effective? We're talking about our feelings here.
Calm down.
Anything that we do at night brings a higher chance of the mastermind noticing us. Celeste is right. We should bring our investigation to tomorrow morning. What do you think, Makoto? I agree with you. If we went around tonight in a panic, the mastermind is sure to notice, and we won't get anything done. Taka, Hifumi, I know how you feel right now, but it's best if just for a night you can try to endure it.
This is fine.
Okay, then let us part for today. We will begin our search for Alter Ego in the morning. And you should think about what I said. Someone may very well be spying for the mastermind. Alter Ego going as quickly as he appeared. We'd finally discovered some small measure of hope, but even that, was taken away from us, and we couldn't even put up a fight. We were given hope, and then when that hope was taken away, despair. It's just what the mastermind is doing to us. Then could it really be true? Someone stole alter ego? Could they really be working for the mastermind? If that's true. No, it can't be. There's no way. Well, see, the thing is that for the spy, right? Again, unless it is me and I don't even know it, right? The thing that makes sense is the Kyoto, because she would have access to alter ego, and we don't really know even what her high school level thing is, and kind of suspicious, right? Byakuya kind of seems suspicious. Same with Toko. The thing about that, though, is I feel like if you were the mastermind, you'd try to be the most friendly with people. I feel like you'd try to be really part of the group, you know? So, to me, that kind of, like, says it's not them, you know? But that's also why Kyoko doesn't seem as suspicious, because, again, she's not, like, super part of the group, you know? And she also seems like she's actually trying to gain information and stuff, like, on the school and everything. And that's, like, kind of her point of being there. So it seems weird for her to be the spy, unless it's like she's doing things for the mastermind to gain information about the school, but that also kind of seems like a really backwards way of doing things. So, honestly, if I were to say who I would think would be the spy, Hifumi doesn't seem like a bad idea. Seems like he'd be very underhanded. The gambler, I don't know. I feel like, yeah, you know, you're using strategies, you know, stuff like that, you know, to like have a higher chance of winning. But even she said like luck's more important than anything. So, I feel like she wouldn't be it. The crystal ball guy could be. The crystal ball doesn't seem like he's very important, you know? And, I don't know. He seems kind of like off in a way, you know? He could definitely be the spy. I don't know. I didn't realize I'd yelled that out loud. The scary thing isn't the idea of someone spying on us. What's really scary is the idea of what we're starting to doubt each other again. But that scares me more than anything. Dang it. To be fair, I feel like Monokuma would be like, one of you guys are a spy. You know, after like the first or second trial, you know? Especially now for like the motivator instead of money. I feel like something like that would be a lot better. Because then people, I feel like, would start killing each other more. Because being scared that someone would kill them. You know? I don't know. I threw myself into bed trying to shake off all those unsettling thoughts. Before long, I fell into a restless sleep. Murder is the word whose definition changes with place, or with time, with place, with society. If murder is evidence of abnormality, then all of the history's greatest heroes must have been abnormal.
Sometimes the murders that people forgive are way more abnormal than the ones they don't.
Interesting. Bing bong. Maybe there won't be a murder and we'll just find it, or we'll have to search for alter ego.
Good morning, everyone. Get
7
ready to drink.
a.m. Okay, Monokuma didn't say anything. Today we have to look for alter ego. First things first, to the dining hall. I didn't even get to choose to go to the dining hall. I found myself in surprisingly high spirits and hurried to the dining hall. I don't like how I didn't actually walk to the dining hall when I found out what was waiting there for me. I'm guessing not just a dead body on like the table or something like that. Is this it? What happened to the others? Aren't they coming? There are only 3 people in the dining hall. Sakura, Hina, and Kyoko. So including me. Only 4 people? Yeah, this is why I hate people who take their sweet time with everything.
However,
Anyway, let's wait a little while longer for the others. So we decided to wait in case anyone else showed up. But no matter how long we waited. So it's 8 o'clock. We've been waiting here a full hour. Why haven't the others come?
Because, I mean,
Hiro and Celeste have never missed a day until now. And what I'm worried about is Hifumi and Taka. They were more eager than anyone to look for alter ego, and they're not here.
It can't be.
Okay, so either they died, or they were both out investigating, and they finished up, and then they went to bed. Huh?
It would seem.
I was careless. I was too distracted by alter ego, but Monokuma gave us a motive. There was no way something would have, or wouldn't happen eventually. Monokuma's motive?
$10 million! I prepared this graduation present for whichever lucky student makes it out of here alive.
Well, the thing is that I feel like there's 3 people missing, right? And you can only kill 2 people. So, in theory, I would imagine if 3 people are missing, that, whoever's alive is probably the killer. Because otherwise, one of the people here would have to kill him. Technically, isn't 4 people missing, though? Isn't the crystal ball guy not here?
What do you think? It's 10 million bucks! 10 million smackaroos! It's like totally wowie.
Yeah, we heard. I don't need to hear wowie, wowie, wow again. Don't tell me someone did something for money. That's what I wanted to say, but I didn't bother. I already understood. I understood, and I hated that I did. You can never know another, or really know another person completely. Anything can happen here, and you can't consider it strange. Not really.
Hey.
We need to go look for the people who never showed up. Okay, let's go track them down. The end of the road, we left a dime. Oh.
Hey.
We can cover more ground if we split up. Sakura, you go check the dorms. Make sure to check all the rooms. Makoto, you check the first floor of the school. Meanwhile, I'll check the second.
Okay.
I guess I'll check the 3rd floor.
Anyway.
Don't take any risks. If anything happens, go for help right away.
But
I really hope nothing happens. So do I.
Well then.
Okay, let's go. Anxiety was written across each of our faces as we went our separate ways. Without hesitation, I rushed to the first floor of the school. Okay, I need to look around the first floor. Let's think logically. The classrooms, why would anyone be in the classroom unless they hit a body in the classroom? So that doesn't make any sense. If there even is a dead body, to be fair. Drawing room doesn't make sense. The rec room, I doubt they're watching this stuff. Shop doesn't make sense. They obviously couldn't have left. The gym, maybe. I guess I can check the nurse's room. Maybe one of them was injured and they went to get help. Looks pretty empty. The gym, though. I'm just trying to think where people would have even went. I was assigned to the first floor, going to start there. I am at the first floor. Okay, so I'm guessing it has to be in one of these other rooms. It's not the exit. Shop room doesn't even seem like it's actually like part of the game. Doesn't seem like anything over here. It must be one of the classrooms. Ow. Someone come here? What? That was Hina. She just went to check in the 3rd floor. There's no time to think. I was running for the stairs before I knew what was happening. I flew up the stairs leading to the 3rd floor. Right away, I saw her standing there in the hallway.
please.
Makoto. Hina, what's wrong? It's awful. The rec room door was open. When I looked inside, I saw... What did you see? I better get the others, right? I'm gonna go get them. You go ahead, Makoto. Before I could say anything, she was rushing downstairs. The rec room, what did she see in there? By this point, I was used to acting without thinking, so without thinking, I leapt into the rec room. The first thing I saw when I got there in the rec room was... Celeste? It was Celeste, and she was hurt. I don't trust this. I feel like if she's not dead, she either definitely killed someone, or she hurt herself to look like the victim. Makoto. Celeste, what happened? I was stupid. I got attacked. Attacked by who? I'm not sure. Some sort of strange man. Strange man. A suspicious person who existed is so unusual, I can't help but call him strange. Without doubt, it was some sort of strange, suspicious individual. And the man attacked me with a hammer on the ground there. Hammer? Is it perhaps a... Oh, no. I was saying it was one of the ones from the one room. What is this? Some kind of wooden hammer or something. Pretty strange design. There's some writing on the head. Justice Hammer 1. That is the hammer he attacked me with. Barely managed to avoid the blow, but I stumbled and fell. I now curse my lack of daily exercise. So you were attacked with this? Justice Hammer 1? Makoto Celeste.
Okay.
So she was attacked by the hammer. Then they left the hammer and ran away. Okay. Makes a lot of sense. I found Sakura. Celeste, what on earth happened here? Apparently she was attacked by some kind of strange man. Strange man? Tell us everything you can remember, Celeste, but as detailed as you can. Well, it all happened early this morning. I woke up a little before 7 a.m. Nighttime was not yet over. But I knew it was about to end, so I decided it would be okay if I decided to take a little stroll around the first floor. I understand now that that was a mistake. Anyway, that is where I first saw the strange man. I was immediately wary of him. He was obviously suspicious, so I decided to follow him in secret. As I followed, I saw him go to the rec room. I tried to peek through the gap in the door, which is when he noticed me, and that's when you were attacked. It happened at 7 a.m., just after midnight had ended. So if it happened just after 7 o'clock, then that was just about an hour ago, right? When we were all meeting in the dining hall. The attack caused me to lose consciousness, which would mean I was unconscious for about an hour.
But
Well, I'm just glad you weren't hurt too badly. That is because I begged and groveled for my life. You did?
as for me,
I told him I would do anything if he spared me. I offered to lick his boots, whatever it took.
I see.
So you're willing to throw away all your pride.
indeed.
It is a necessary skill for survival. I mean, the important thing is that never go search for a suspicious individual. If you don't hurry, this could be a serious problem. Okay. You know, Celeste really, you know, very suspicious. So she's just like, oh, don't kill me, please. They're like, okay. You know? But then she was also knocked unconscious. So they saw him, they attacked her. Then she's like, I plead for my life. But she was already knocked unconscious by the attack for an hour. Great alibi. And she decides to leave before the morning period, of course, an hour before. And there just so happens to be a strange man who's just prowling the halls looking for nothing in specific at that time. I don't know. I think she's just setting up a scene here. Celeste, what do you mean a serious problem? When I looked in the rec room, I saw that the suspicious man was not alone. He had with him Ifami? Interesting. Are they trying to convince us that Hifumi is the spy? And they were working with someone at 6 a.m.? That seems a little like too obvious. Hifumi's like, yeah, I'm working with this strange man. It must be the spy. Let's knock out this person. But let's not kill her, so then she can tell everyone about it. After he attacked me, he dragged Hifumi away.
What?
Wait, Hifumi was kidnapped. That does kind of change things. I still think she seems very suspicious. Shouldn't we start looking for him? Why wouldn't they kidnap her? Seems much easier to kidnap her than Hifumi. Since Celeste, did anything in particular stand out about the strange guy? Did anything stand out? Well, rather than trying to explain it, it would probably be faster if I simply showed you. Show us.
Indeed.
This is Hifumi's hand-me-down, his digital camera. You don't mean
Actually,
I was able to photograph the suspicious individual without him realizing it? Seriously, let's see it. You know, how... I'm so confused. Is she just... She's knocked unconscious, but while unconscious, she can say and plead for her life, and then while the guy's not looking, opens her eye and just snaps a picture. The guy's perfectly okay with it and just happens to drag Hifumi away. Okay. Okay. I'm saying not to be shocked, but I fear it would do no good. With the strange comment in mind, we all looked at the camera. Well, you were definitely right about the strange part. Their face is totally covered. Is that a robot costume? As I said, a very strange and suspicious individual, yes. So this weird robot guy dragged Hifumi away, and then took this right after being attacked. In other words, a full hour ago. Which is why, if we don't hurry, it could become a serious problem. I believe I understand what happened. Well, no, there is much I don't understand, but... You know, I'm not gonna lie, that robot doesn't look like it has a very tight grip on him. You know? The point is, someone dressed like that dragged Hifumi away. And it happened over an hour ago.
just a second.
This is bad, we have to hurry. Unless you know where this mysterious man went.
Let's see.
When they left the rec room, they headed left.
I see.
That's true, they were headed towards the stairs leading down the second floor. Then he must head down, or then he must be down there, right? The second floor, that's where Kyoko was supposed to be. Now, speaking of which, why isn't Kyoko here? So I didn't have time to go look for her.
This is bad.
The strange man did head to the second floor. Kyoko might... We have to hurry. Kyoko's in danger. As soon as the words were left in my mouth, we all rushed to the room and down to the second floor. Okay. Now I'm even more confused though, right? So...
From the club.
Hear me out, right? Even if you argued, Javen, you're stupid, she was knocked out, after, right? She pleaded for her life before, I guess, she was attacked. She walked into the room, or they found him, and before attacking, it's like, hey, or whatever, I don't know, and she's like, no, don't hurt me, I plead for my life, right? All that. And then even if she takes a picture, whatever ends were, and then she's knocked out. How did she see they were going left?
Fair point.
So she obviously wasn't knocked out if she took the picture and then they headed left, right? And so she couldn't have been knocked out before or after. So she just completely lied about being knocked out. So, you know. Hey, you two, what's going on? What's all the fuss? Yeah, you guys playing a game or something?
What are you saying?
Does it look like we're playing a game? Listen, have either of you seen Kyoko or
You gotta
Kifumi?
be kidding.
Nope, sure haven't. Are they on this floor? We just got here ourselves. Some kind of uproar, so I came running. We came here together.
Stop talking.
No, you're just stalking me. Anyway, can you guys help us look for them?
What?
Why, what happened? There's no time now. We'll explain later.
That's fine.
Well, fine. It sounds like something interesting is going on.
Okay.
Hifumi and Kyoko, if you can hear me, say something. Her voice echoed down the halls in vain.
Oh.
Did you hear something?
Hmm.
Maybe.
Perhaps.
I think it came from the library. The library? Okay, let's go. We're into the library as fast as our legs would carry us. When we open the door to the library. It hurts. It hurts. We found Hifumi seriously injured. Are you okay? I'm glad to see you're still alive. It's super bad though. Look at all the blood.
What?
How'd you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo Justice, or that's what I decided to call him just now.
What
What are you talking about? Okay, well first, why do you know the name? Okay, I'll talk to him first before looking at the Justice Hammer, presumably number 2, because that's doing it. That guy was Robo Justice.
Indeed.
Robo Justice, are you referring to? This is not.
What the hell am I looking at?
My thoughts exactly. This is the one that attacked Celeste and Hifumi. Isn't that right, Hifumi? Yeah, that's it. I'm sure of it. Robo Justice.
It can't be.
Damn.
Robo Justice, huh? This just keeps getting stranger. It's a hammer, just like the one Celeste was attacked with in the rec room, but this one, just hammer 2. On top of that, this one's a little bigger than the first one. He attacked with that hammer, he bonked me right on the head with it.
Well.
A hammer that big, I'm surprised you're still okay. I'm not okay, look at all this blood.
Hey.
Protein helps heal wounds, you know. Would you like some? I have never heard such a thing, are you sure it isn't just you? Okay, wait. Now things are piecing together. It was a different sized hammer, right? So it could have been the hammer or mallet or whatever, right? And literally this guy's a painter. And he was all talking about the art room, and now the art room just so happens to appear, and hammers. He could have easily painted hammers. And I don't know why said person would have 2 hammers. Or more than 2 hammers, right? And also why he would paint a hammer just to injure himself. And Celeste would also injure herself and fake it. Because that certainly sounds like they'd be accomplices to something, you know? But that doesn't benefit anyone. And also, Hifumi's not dead. He's just bleeding. Unless also pain. But I feel like that would be hard to mistake, you know? I don't know. And then we also don't know where Tak is. But if Tak is dead, then I'd be very confused on what's it? Hifumi and them. Because like the
Do you
alternative.
not know where like half the people are?
Well, the only person we don't know where they are now is Taka and the crystal ball guy. So Celeste was supposedly knocked out, but not really knocked out, so we know she's lying. Hifumi's also injured, but also still alive somehow. And there's a mysterious Robo Justice guy going around. And it sure seems like Celeste and Hifumi are working together for some sort of like crime to set a scene. But again, if Taka's dead, the first thing to come to mind would be probably Hifumi. And why would Celeste help Hifumi unless Celeste's the one that killed and Hifumi's helping her, but why would he do that? We also don't know who stole the alter ego. So, I know. Plus, we don't even know if Taka's dead. Or where Crystal Ball guy is. It's him. Hoo hoo hoo. A robot of justice, huh? Now things are really starting to get interesting. What kind of special moves does it have? Can it fly? Can it combine?
What?
Why is he here? Well, seeing as Monokuma doesn't seem to really know what's happening either, I assume someone had to have been in the robot costume or controlling a remote control robot. But I don't know.
Are you okay with this?
Let's not concern himself with it. What we need to do now is get Hifumi to the nurse's office right away. Whatever else we do, he needs to be treated as soon as possible. You know what would help a lot? If we knew where the strange man was.
Yeah.
Or at least the robot costume, presumably. Thanks, everyone. We moved Hifumi to the nurse's office on the first floor so he could take care of his injuries. I'm surprised he wasn't knocked out like, you know, Celeste was, you know? Nurse's office, great. How you feeling, Hifumi? You want me to take a look at you? I'm okay. I think it stopped bleeding. I'm still kind of dazed, though.
So then,
Perhaps you should rest here a while. Yeah, good idea.
Well then.
The rest of us should get back to looking for that mystery assailant.
Yes, indeed.
Indeed, before another victim appears. Have we still not found Taka or Crystal Ball Guy? Or, yeah, I guess the strange man. The Justice Hammer seemed to be increasing in size. First one now, too.
So, in other words,
Is there a Justice Hammer 3? We can only assume it is even bigger than the first two. If you got hit with anything bigger than that, you'd be dead for sure. Tell us what happened to you, Hifumi. Well, I woke up early this morning and started looking for Alter Ego ahead of everyone else. Yeah, of course. Really smart move, by the way. I went to the 3rd floor, and that's where the strange costume man attacked me. That must be what I witnessed around 7 a.m. this morning. And then drag me to the library and whack down Kid the Hammer. Why would he drag him to the library just to attack him there? What? That must have been at least 30 or 40 minutes ago. You know, this strange man is very strange, if you ask me, Jared. He has some wizard powers, you know? He's
He can
like,
teleport, he can fly, he can transform.
he's like, I want to be on the first floor,
Monstrous.
right? And so it's like, he's either with Hifumi or not with Hifumi, whatever it was. I'm gonna follow the strange man. Then for some reason, the strange man goes to the 3rd floor. Guess who's there? Oh, Hifumi's up there, right? And they're in the rec room. And then Celeste's like, oh, look, they're in the rec room. And the robo guy's like, hey, you, what are you doing here? And then Celeste gets knocked out, but isn't really knocked out. And it's like, okay, now I'm gonna drag him over to the library and then knock him out. But him not actually get knocked out, just attacked. And then I'm gonna leave. What is this guy doing? Okay, it's around
Dang marbles.
at 7:30. In other words, we would have still been in the dining hall, which means Hina, Sakura, and I were together, and Kyoko was still with us. So we all have alibis. I was in the laundry room doing my laundry. His black underwear is as black as the pitch black darkness of the blackest night.
what?
Why do you know that? Isn't it obvious? Because I was speaking. Anyway, so that means Byakuya and Toko were together at the time, meaning they also have alibis. Then the only ones who don't have alibis for when Celeste and Hifumi attacked are the only two we haven't seen yet, Hiro and Taka. To be fair, does Hifumi and Celeste really have alibis? We know where they were at the time. We don't know what they were doing before or after. You know? Well, we kind of after, I guess we kind of know, but before, we don't know what they were doing. You know? So,
Very strange.
by the way, what happened to Kyoko? I haven't seen her anywhere. You know, she was she was supposed to be checking the 2nd floor, but I didn't see her there at all. Where could she have disappeared to? She disappeared, huh? What a strange woman.
So that's it.
She might be exactly as I suspected. Hold on. Kyoko was with us in the dining hall when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked, so I'm not talking about who attacked them, huh?
In other words,
I'm referring to what we talked about last night, who the mastermind spy might be. Are you saying Kyoko might be working with the mastermind? That's not possible,
what?
isn't it? This woman who seemed almost eager to handle dead bodies hasn't even revealed her true identity. Save this discussion for later. Right now, we need to focus on finding the suspicious individual.
Okay.
Yeah, if we don't hurry, there's only gonna be more victims. That might be why Kyoko and Taka and Hiro haven't shown up yet. She's right. We have to do something about that mystery man first. Don't worry about me. I'll catch up with you guys after I rest for a bit. Understood. Take care of yourself.
Well then.
Okay, let's go. Is really leaving him alone the best idea when, even if Kyoko's the killer or Hiro or Taka, leaving him alone, they're not gonna finish the job? And what if, like I said, if it's not even one of those, it is some sort of outside source or whatever, you know? What if the robot comes back, you know? Like, what if the robot comes back, picks him up, puts him in the laundry room, and smacks him in the knee, you know? You never know. Obviously, he'd still live, and the robot will just do whatever the frick it wants. They're just chilling. So whoever that is running around, why are they wearing that weird costume? Don't bother looking for reasons from a deviant.
What to do?
So what are we gonna do? Split up and look around? Our opponent is very dangerous. We don't know what they're capable of. Even here.
What?
What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something move around the top of the stairs. Sure you did, Celeste. Sounds like she's trying to lead us into a death trap. Up on the second floor then. You won't get away from me. We all shot towards the stairs. Must be around here somewhere, split up and corner him. But don't take any chances. As soon as you find him, call and I'll come running.
Oh,
Okay, but should we yell? Or should we yell?
second.
Anything, it doesn't matter.
So
Then is Ha okay?
What are you saying?
Ha, or it seems like she's stalling. Or whatever you want. Just yell loud enough so we can hear you. Yeah, I have never heard such a reaction. Okay, whatever. Just hurry up and start looking. Okay, let's go. Hey, Mr. Robot, where are you hiding? If you don't come out, we're gonna decommission you. We spread out in every direction to track down the costumed suspect. So we're really just gonna let Celeste out on her own after we don't trust her. We're just gonna split people up even more. Okay. Let's just hope the robot doesn't come out and try to kill her. Okay. Let's see. If I were searching for a robot, where would I assume they'd be? Well, if the robot's still out there, I have no idea. But if the robot decided to ditch its costume, it'd probably in a place that I'd be unlikely to check, like the classroom. I really want to be so I can say bingo bullseye right on the money, but it wasn't here. So unlucky.
Unlucky. That's what I just said. Crazy.
Ah, that strange cry. That had to be Celeste. Oh, let me guess. Someone pushed her. And then they got away. But you got another picture of them. Came from the floor above. She's on the third floor. I sprinted up to the third floor.
Everyone.
Over here, everyone. Everyone who heard the scream had come running.
Just a second.
Plus, what's wrong?
What?
That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costume man. Oh, it's crazy how she saw him. Interesting. Interesting. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallways and disappeared. Yes, because this big robot who could drag Heath and me couldn't push her down the steps. Okay. Must be down the hall. Come on, let's go. Because even if said robot already killed 2 people, you know, I feel like they could still push her down the steps, right? Or move her out of the way. And wouldn't they be trying to escape or something at that point? Haha. What is it now? Huh?
Huh?
Oh, it's really true. But that doesn't matter right now. Is that he for me? Huh? What was that? I came from downstairs. It must have been. He for me. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
What?
What about the suspect? We got through all this trouble to capture him, right? Then why don't we split up into 2 groups?
It's all clear.
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
So
Very well. Then Makoto and Hino, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspect individual to Toko, Sakura, and Byakuya.
So then.
We'll handle it. Just go take care of me. Okay, you guys be careful. With that, we split into 2 groups. Me, Celeste, and Hina all ran downstairs to the first floor. See, I really don't like how it seems like Hifumi and Celeste especially seem like they have complete control over the situation right now.
Just a second.
Hidden in the nurse's office. Let's go. Well, I assume if he was screaming, that means Celeste didn't attack him. But I also don't know why Celeste would attack him, to be fair. Because, like, if he's an accomplice and, like, whatever. So, like I said, the thing that I would imagine is that Celeste killed Taka. Right? Just for the fact that she could pin on someone. And she wanted to pin on this guy, but she got in the way. It's like, oh no, I'll help you get out. You know, or something like that. Or in a way that, like, maybe she killed Taka before the other guy killed Taka, but thinking that he killed Taka, so it's like more like she was his accomplice. You know? Either way, point is, I feel like keeping Hifumi alive would be a key staple of that, you know? Seeing as that would be the person you'd want to get voted out, so then you would win. You know? So it doesn't really make sense for her to hurt, Hifumi. And her controlling the situation does make sense. But again, in that sense, wouldn't you want to make Hifumi look more guilty? But I guess if Hifumi thinks that he's trying to win, maybe it's a way that she's trying to make Hifumi look guilty while Hifumi thinking that he's trying to not look guilty. Or are we trying to hit a third? Unless it's like, let's try to act like it's a third party who killed it, but Celeste is more big brain to be like, oh, we can help you get away with this, because we'll just say Crystal Ball Guy did it. You know, or say Taka did it and killed Crystal Ball Guy, right? And then it's like, okay, Hifumi, like, technically Celeste kills it, but then Hifumi thinks he killed them. And so it's more like, I'll help you, Hifumi, for whatever reason. And then it's like that, which kind of makes sense, but I don't know. So many things I don't know. We stormed into the nurse's office and was greeted with us. A world of dripping crimson. I love my pink crimson. I thought it was actually going to be red, and I would be like, no, that's definitely paint. They wouldn't have done, like, actual blood. Everything was covered in red. And the center of all this red was... See, I don't like how they're saying red and not blood. You know?
Yeah.
What?
It looks like something very bad has happened. Oh, you know what? Wait, no. We don't have Toko, do we? That would have been big brain. We bring Toko, and then she passes out if it was blood. And if she didn't, we know it's paint. That'd be big brain.
Genius.
Someone's not
I don't
expecting
think that's
this.
how that works. Pretty sure if she thought it was blood, she'd still pass out.
I don't know, Jared.
I don't think it's like the smell or whatever.
Could be the mix of everything, Jared. That's all I'm saying. I'd not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
No way!
If he actually is dead here, which, again, you never know. The robot doesn't like to finish the job. But that doesn't really work for Celeste. Unless Celeste is like, let's blame the third party and only rely on that. And then it falls to Hifumi, and then that just gets confusing. And it's like, it's Celeste. I don't know. But also, Celeste wasn't even there, so. You're not serious, are you? He's not really dead, is he? Unless he killed himself. But that also doesn't make sense. I feel like you couldn't hit yourself hard enough with a hammer to kill yourself. I could be wrong. Like on purpose, you know? Plus, why would you do that? Doesn't make any sense.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Technically, though, we don't know if Hifumi's even dead, because the other people split up for the one guy, right? So maybe the guy in the suit is dead. Or they found Taka, or the, what's the guy? And they were out of costume, maybe one of them was in the costume. That doesn't really make sense how they would die. I don't know, Jared. Hopefully we'll get some information. I have suspicions, and some things that point to it, but some things aren't exactly adding up. But either way, Celeste and Hifumi seem very, very involved in this murder. You know, and not just as victims, but as people part of it. But I don't see... What the... That was the bloody discovery, or the body discovery announcement? The body discovery announcement. With 3 more people discover a body after the murder, that's what plays. And since we heard it, that means it must mean Hifumi. Someone killed him. One of us. One of us. Look at that. When Celeste said that, she pointed to someone. Something on the floor. Something that had also been on the floor after the 2 last surprise attack. Another hammer. Where's hammer 3? But she just said they were pinned on the one floor. He's like, oh, I trapped him here, you know? And then Hifumi screams, like, oh, let's split up, you know? Just hammer 3. Even bigger than the other 2. Just as I expected, 1 strike from that and you were finished. Then the killer. There has to be no doubt the suspicious individual going what Hifumi called him. You know, see, the main thing that makes me question is that if Hifumi isn't dead and he's just playing dead, and for some reason it was going... Okay, just hear me out, right? This may sound a very, very far-fetched, right? But I feel like Hifumi's not dead, unless they, like, check his pulse or something like that. Which, again, they could, right? But what if they killed someone and they, like, hid the body? But, like, in a sense that they found the body, didn't know they found the body? Like, the other 3 people? I think it's just like, oh, the guy's cornered up here, right? For that. Bro, what if... Okay. Someone killed a body, right? Even, or the robot died, or they just put a body in there, right? And that person's dead, and they found the robot, and like, look, the robot's there, but the dead body's in there, and they're trying to say Hifumi's dead. But the thing is, they could easily check Hifumi's pulse, so I don't know if that'd be it. And as well as would it be really considered finding a dead body if it was a dead body in the robot suit? I feel like that wouldn't make a lot of sense.
Found.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Unless they took off the mask and found a dead body, because otherwise they wouldn't be finding the body. But again, Hifumi dying doesn't make any sense, because if say it was the robot was trapped on the 3rd floor, it obviously wasn't Celeste. So I'm not really sure how this guy died, right? Unless there's an alternative route off the 3rd floor to the 1st floor. That'd be something none of them would have known about, except someone would have known about, you know, because obviously this would be one of the people. The culprit must be Robo Justice, of course. Whoever's hiding in that costume is one that killed Hifumi. How'd you know it was a costume? Jared, she admitted to it. She admitted to it.
Dang. No one ever said the robot was blue and red and yellow.
Yeah, exactly. Well, I guess she did have a picture, and plus she saw it, so it makes sense. Anyway, point is,
Shut up.
how does she know it's a costume? Maybe just a Robo Justice, you know? Maybe it's an RC car, you know?
I hadn't even thought about that.
Why would you go out of your way to go into a costume to kill someone? That seems much more difficult. Unless you thought of the fact, now hear me out, unless you thought of the fact that Celeste has the camera and that you're going to let her live to take a picture of you. To where if you weren't wearing the costume, you'd be caught. It seems like the costume only simply comes, because it doesn't seem like it's making them more powerful. In fact, it would just get in the way, right? So, yeah, I feel like that would the only reason the costume would matter at all is because of the camera. You know? So see, that's what I mean. Like, first of all, I don't know who's dead unless Hifumi is dead. But Celeste couldn't have killed Hifumi. But why would Celeste be helping anyone? You know, but it seems like this is very, like, her master plan. You know? So I can see Hifumi being tagged in along, you know, being like, unless she, like, befriended someone like the crystal ball guy and them to kill Hifumi, but then Hifumi was alive, which is weird. And plus, Hifumi didn't seem to know that she was a part of it. I don't know. Keep reading. Except she knew it was a costume. That's kind of suspicious. Not very, but, you know. Wait, you saw him on the 3rd floor, right? Running back into the hall? So how do you end up in the nurse's office? You're not saying that, like, teleport or something, right?
Are you okay with
We can figure
this?
that part out later. Right now, we have still the others. You're right.
So
And
then-
shall we go? Hina, snap out of it. Huh? Are you okay, Hina?
Sorry.
I'm not sure I can move right now. I'm feeling kinda... This is a problem. We can't leave Hina here alone. Okay, then I'll go get everyone. You stay here with Hina. See, the thing is, I'm just not sure Hifumi's dead right here. Because I feel like that throws a wrench into the plane unless someone else was working with her. And I feel like the only person that would work with her would be Hifumi. And it works a lot more sense to see if he painted the hammers. You know? Unless that just didn't happen. But again, with the paint. The paint makes a lot of sense. And him putting fake blood in himself also makes sense. You know, it's pretty easy to act or play the victim card, you know? But again, who's dead if not Hifumi? Okay, I'll be back soon. I tried to sound confident and upbeat, but I still hadn't stopped trembling from what I'd just been through. Everyone else on the 3rd floor have to hurry. However, you know what would be very suspicious? If a dead body's on the 3rd floor and no robot. Because that would make me think that Celeste knew the body was there to where they'd find it around the same time when we found Hifumi, to where people think Hifumi'd be dead. You know? I don't know. This is where everyone was chasing after the suspicious individual. Where was he headed? So that's what's wrong. That was a rather intense scream from someone like you. Some strange costume man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so we headed further down into the hallway and disappeared. He ran off, going further down into the hallway. Way into the back of the hallway? Am I supposed to be going up this floor? Everyone's looking for the suspect in this room. We have to keep looking here. Am I looking for someone specific, or am I trying to look for a route of how they would have got down? Couldn't have gotten here from the 4th floor. Yeah, but I can still know what the costume suspect went through here. So is it supposed to be a secret area? I don't think it was this area. probably one of the classrooms. I don't know. I feel like especially if it's like, I don't know. I feel like it'd just be weird to have a hidden area somewhere. But in the classroom might make sense. Seems I could leave that area with no issue. Okay, check in here. It's not the classrooms, at least presumably. You know, I'm gonna go into the art room. I feel like it involved paint. And so maybe he came back here for whatever reason. Nothing suspicious here. But what about the mallet room? We'll see if hammers are missing.
Always returns to this scene of the crime.
Oh, hammers are indeed missing. I don't see the suspect, but how many hammers are exactly missing? 4?
There's 5 we've got a problem.
Why? Because there wouldn't be 5. Well, I don't even know if there's more than 3 right now. But I'm guessing there's 4 missing, so the max would be just as hammer 4. And again, the only person who would have painted would have been Heathby. Well, at least that would have been good at it. But again, you could pin the crime on Heathby at that point. I feel like it'd be really stupid just to take stuff and then, like, these justice hammers, like, oh, but they're painted, you know? I feel like that'd be pretty obvious if just there were hammers missing, you know, especially a certain amount. Like, oh, someone came in here, painted the hammers, either found a costume or made themselves a costume. And, what's it? You know? To be fair, when would anyone have had time for that? Unless it was during the time earlier, which the only people we know who were up earlier was, Hifumi and Celeste. But I'm sure Taka was out earlier, too. I think he was probably also looking for alter ego. I don't know about a crystal ball guy, though. As far as I can tell, there's nobody here. But still, I feel some sort of presence. Yeah, I'm sure I can feel someone's presence. This presence. Is it coming from there in the back? How does he sense someone's presence through walls? I left through the doorway, and when I did, I found another nightmare. The second nightmare of the day was waiting there to greet me. Dead body? Taka. There in a pool of his own blood. Was Taka dead? Okay. I wasn't even on the 3rd floor though, right? Okay. The thing is though is that if Hifumi is dead, or pretending to be dead, that's just weird. Right? But Taka being dead, again, plays more into the theory that Celeste and Hifumi had something to do with it, right? But if Hifumi's dead, then that kind of throws a wrench in that, why would you blame anyone besides Celeste at that point, right? Unless you blame the crystal ball guy, which we have no idea where he is, right? I just don't think the crystal ball guy has it in him. And like I said, we can basically guarantee that Celeste has, given like the things I've already said before, Celeste has to have something to do with this, like a big part of it, like the mastermind, right? And like I said, I feel like there's no reason she would have masterminded someone else winning unless it was her. So I feel like she had to have gotten like I guess like killed someone, right? But I'm just confused on if Hifumi's dead, why she would have done that. But if Hifumi's not dead, then why would he play dead? You know, especially in a scenario like this. It doesn't seem beneficial, but killing him also does not seem beneficial. Like I said, killing Taka makes sense because they, again, you could manipulate Hifumi into doing what you wanted and kill Taka because he's like the only one out still, you know? Makes sense, you know? And again, just another reason to blame this guy. But the thing is, they're not even making the murder seem like it was on Hifumi. So the only thing I can imagine is that they're blaming Crystal Ball guy. Right? Like, blame the Crystal Ball guy for whatever reason, but then all the evidence would really just fall on, what's it? This guy. Since, like, you know, if he would have painted the hammers, which again would have been the only person to do it as well, but the only person that would have worked with Celeste. But again, that would mean the one guy would have had to work with Celeste, the crystal ball guy. You know, unless, like I said, the crystal ball guy has nothing to do with it. But then, like I said, if that were the case, then why would Celeste kill Hifumi unless Hifumi's not dead? But why would Hifumi play dead? There'd be no point. I don't know. I'm very confused. Discovered in the office. Sokka's body discovered in the equipment room. I was witnessing the two murders one right after another. No, they weren't nightmares. This is harsh reality. Two nightmares are reality, the reality I have to face every day. But still. Okay. Oh, okay. This makes more sense now, though. I was thinking that these people weren't with Taka here, because I thought they were still on the 3rd floor looking for the thing. But if they ran into this body, then that part that Hifumi would be playing dead makes sense. You know, instead of him actually being dead, just kind of a timing thing. But again, him playing dead, I feel like doesn't really do anything except maybe like make him exempt from the crimes. You know? I don't know. I have to see how they're trying to blame the crystal ball guy, because that's literally the only person you could blame, I feel, at that point. But they would also have to know the crystal ball guy was going to be out at that time. I don't know. Why is this happening? Taka. Dang it, why did this happen? Guessing Justice Hammer 4? Another hammer. Justice Hammer 4. It's even bigger than before. Is that suspicious individual suspicious or what? Responsible for killing Taka too? Or are you knocked out? Guessing just the sight of blood. Toko? Don't tell me Toko too. See, okay, but hear me out, Jared. Hear me out, right? Don't you think it'd be very smart to send them up to the top with the real body, especially Toko? Right? I wouldn't be surprised if Celeste did something to make her sneeze. Right? To make her sneeze, turn back to normal, just when she sees that body, she'd pass out. And specifically sent her, because she's the one who said to split the team up the way they did. Right? To get her to be knocked out. But see, if she would have been with the other thing, she might not have passed out because it's not real blood. Right? But again, if Hifumi's not dead, why is he playing dead? And why has no one checked his pulse or anything?
I was also wondering why they decided to send Toka up to the person. That seemed like the odd one out.
Well, Toko with Byakuya made sense, because there'd be no issue. You know?
Yeah, but I mean, strong person, strong person, strong person.
What do you mean?
And then Toko.
Well, it was only just Sakura and Byakuya going up
Wasn't
there.
that also the... no, yeah, I guess they went down with us.
Yeah, so again, Sakura against them makes sense. You know?
I guess that
And
makes
technically,
sense,
this guy said he wanted to go after the hunting party. Right? So I guess that kind of plays into that more, but I feel like she did say, let's split the teams like this, though. You know? Like, basically, just making...
Yeah, plus, I mean, kind of expect that he'd want to go that way.
Yeah, that's what I'd imagine, too. The one thing, though, that I don't understand is why would Hifumi play dead? I don't see how that benefits anyone. Because, again, even if Celeste did the crime, but thinking Hifumi did the crime, so Hifumi would try to, like, say, play dead to where they couldn't guess Hifumi, right? So then he would be away from it. Then again, Celeste would be the one that you'd just vote out. And if it was Celeste, and you voted Celeste out, then it's like, she just gets out. So why would she do that, right? So I feel like Hifumi dying doesn't make any sense, you know? Because I feel like the only way in that point where you'd kill Hifumi is if you already got so far away with the crime and you didn't commit the murder, to where then you'd kill him, so then you would be the Blackened, but people would think you have nothing to do with it, right? So it would be like kind of a perfect crime in that sense. But the thing is that someone would have had to kill Hifumi, and even if you blame the robot, then like, who's the robot, you know? But like I said, with the evidence, like, we can already tell Celeste is definitely a part of it, and it wouldn't even be hard to figure out that she's a part of it, you know? Because again, like I said, even just the fact of like the costume and the camera, that's already a massive thing. And the fact that she lied, and the fact she's taking control of the situation, and the fact that they didn't kill her. You know? I don't know. There's a lot of stuff. It's just a very, like I said, maybe that's what she did. She just wanted to plan the most confusing thing to where it's like people just be so confused and they'd wind up not having enough time to figure it out. Or they would figure out enough to blame Hifumi, but Hifumi would be dead. So again, it would just fall to Celeste, I feel, you know? Because even if you gambled on the fact that, like, even if you figured all of it out, I feel like it'd be hard to figure out, okay, well, even if, like, hear me out. Even if Hifumi is still alive, right? And Celeste is, obviously still alive, right? If they're both alive by the end of the trial, even if you figure out every single thing, like I said, even if we figured out that, like, what I'm saying is completely right, to where Celeste did kill the murder, thinking Hifumi committed the murder, you know, then, they would, like, the other people just basically voting on a complete chance of who actually killed, right? Did Hifumi kill someone, or did Celeste kill someone, right? But maybe that was, like I said, Celeste's thing. I don't know, though, 'cause see, that just... Again, it's also one of those situations that, say, if Hifumi killed Taka, right? And then, Celeste killed... No, because I'm trying to think of a way, if they both killed someone, but no. I don't know, dude. We'll just keep getting it. Okay. But like, she just passed out when she saw the blood. The blood? Oh, that's right. When Toka is, Toko, she has, fear of blood, huh? We've tried everything to get her to wake up, but no luck. Just leave her be for now. It's like like you said, I should just leave her alone for a while now.
However,
But why is it Justice Hammer 4? What do you mean? Celeste was attacked by Justice Hammer 1, and then Hifumi was hit with Justice Hammer 2. By the time it was Justice Hammer 4, what happened to number 3? Ah.
What?
What's the matter? Well, then you mentioned Justice Hammer 3, you just reminded me.
What?
How is it you know something? Actually, Taka's not the only one that's been killed. See, that's another thing, though, right? Again, hear me out. What do the numbers have to do with it unless it was to throw you off the track? Why would you label the Justice Hammers unless you were trying to get the fact that it was in that order of 1, 2, 3, 4?
Good point.
Right? Why else would you label it? But it doesn't make any sense to label it. It would just be Justice Hammer, and you just use them. But the fact that they put numbers on them makes me think they're trying to play the scene. Because, like, say, they could have easily killed Taka first. You know? And they could have done anything in any order except for, obviously, Hoffman. Or, not Hoff, whatever his name is. The fat guy, right? But again, I feel like the entire segue was supposed to be the series of events. It was Toka was knocked out, then the guy was attacked, then they finished off Hifumi, and then they killed Taka. Right? But...
They're trying to play it out like that, because they even said the time they were attacked.
Yeah. Because, like, I've been going for an hour, I've been attacked like 30, 40 minutes ago, right? That's what kind of plays. But I can almost guarantee you Taka would have been the first body dead. Because, again, their argument, because they're not even on the 3rd floor, so the argument would be robot, for, like I said, all the other situations, but they just leave Celeste alive for whatever reason, then attack Hifumi, don't even confirm he's dead or kill him, then they go back for whatever reason after somehow knowing that he's in the nurse's office and safe, kills him, and then somehow makes his way back up to kill Taka. What? Okay. Hifumi's dead too.
what? Hey!
Hifumi's been killed? Yeah.
I see.
Which is why you came to get us. Then we'd better go check it out. Of course, come on. We still don't even know where the thing is, though. The suspicious man. And do you know how dumb it would be if it was just the crystal ball guy? That would be literally the only... You know how just stupid that would be? Like, it's one of those things that would be so dumb, there's no way someone would do that, right? If this crystal ball guy's like, oh, I'm gonna attack the only 3 people who aren't, or who are out, and then still be out while the people are figuring it out, you know? He would literally just have to be, like, so dumb, like, literally, like, the dumbest person ever, right? Especially because he could have just, why would he have killed Taka? He could have literally just killed 2 people and gotten away with it, right? Easy, just easy. Sakura, Yuka, and I rushed out of the physics lab. I just don't know what Celeste gains unless she's the killer, but then killing Hifumi doesn't make sense. But if Hifumi's not dead, why would he play dead? But as soon as we're out of the physics lab.
Oh.
Ah. Celeste, aren't you supposed to be waiting in the nurse's office? Something has come up. Yeah, I heard Hifumi is dead, right?
Indeed.
Well, that is not all. It is gone. What's gone? It has disappeared. Disappeared. Hifumi's body has disappeared. What? Okay. That's not surprising. Again, if he wasn't dead, he could have moved, right? So that kind of plays in, but again, what would be the purpose of faking his death? What? What are
did
you talking
say?
about? It disappeared. Don't be ridiculous.
Come on.
Are you serious? What the heck is happening here? Everyone, back to the nurse's office. I practically leapt down the stairs, nearly losing my balance. I reached the nurse's office completely out of breath. I couldn't believe my eyes. Nafumi's body was there just a few minutes ago. It just disappeared. Me and Celeste went to the bathroom, but when we were only gone for like a minute, why'd they both go to the bathroom at the same time? That just... I bet it was Celeste's idea, wasn't it? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, chat. We were only gone for like a minute, and then when we got back,
Indeed.
this was the work of the culprit. They must have come here like, yeah, for sure. The culprit just can magically traverse through all of the walls and where everyone's at, and somehow have an entire layout of the school and where everyone's at, and make it there and carry the body away with no one finding them. Okay. And also there's no blood trail whatsoever. So, okay. I see you. They must have carried the body away. They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing out around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're all going to die just like those guys died. See, there's no way Celeste would overlook the fact that you can only kill 2 people. But she's like now scared all of a sudden that everyone's gonna die? Okay.
What did you say?
I don't believe this. I don't believe the body would just disappear.
Why?
First, there were 2 murders, and now one of the bodies have been taken. This is unnatural. Hold on, you mean 2 murders? Taka's been killed. We found him in the equipment room.
No way.
Can't be Taka too. It can't be. It can't be.
Hina.
Calm down. We're all gonna die. All of us. They're gonna kill all of us. Then who might be the next target? Toko, huh?
What?
I completely forgot she's still unconscious in the equipment room.
Well,
You left her at the scene of the crime? We didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up. Well, they can't kill her. Unless Hifumi's not dead and they kill her. But that doesn't... Then that just makes it more confusing. I don't know. You didn't have a choice. She passed out and she refused to wake up.
huh?
She's still unconscious? Wait, so you knew she was still up there and said nothing? Why? What an annoying little insect that clings to me whenever or wherever I go. We'd be better off without her.
Bastard!
Hold on, you forget about her, did you? Or didn't you? You have no right to blame me. Everyone stop fighting right now. We need to hurry back.
Huh?
I can't take this anymore. I don't want anyone else to die. Byakuya, if something happened to Toko, I'll never forgive you. We shot out of the nurse's office and bolted up the stairs, heading back to the 3rd floor. We ran back to the equipment room at full speed. When we got there, Toko. Thank God you're okay. But right away I noticed there was something very different here. See, but look, he has a blood trail of him being dragged away. You know, okay. Now, this isn't very, like, surprising that I figured this out, right? Obviously. The dolly's gone, and those look like track marks. So they probably threw the body on the dolly and brought it out. Taka's body, which should have been right there, had disappeared. Was the dolly there, the first time in the room?
Oh my god, David, stop.
Jared, I'm really
They say
into
all
it.
these clues. They said every word.
This can't be happening. Are you hallucinating all this or something? No, it's not an hallucination.
Okay, go back.
I know I saw it before, and what I'm seeing now isn't what I saw before.
Huh?
What are you saying? Taka disappeared too?
Stop talking.
Stop saying disappeared. It didn't just vanish into thin air. Obviously, whoever did this has hidden the body. But why would they do that? I couldn't possibly begin to imagine. Anyway, our costume suspect is clearly continuing his crime spree. We gotta hurry and catch before he kills all of us. Why would he clean up the bodies? Or she. Well, actually... Well, I guess the only she it could really be would be Kyoka. And, who knows? Oh, I don't think you have to worry about that. Huh? Think about it. Who could possibly be responsible for killing and hiding these dead bodies?
Well,
When Hifumi's death cry went up, everyone here was together on the 3rd floor.
he's so.
After that, we split up into 2 groups. And now this time, we all 3 came as a group from the nurse's office. In other words, the only ones who could have done this are Hiro and Kyoka, who are still missing. Hold on a second. Kyoko has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. There's no question that she was in the dining hall with us. You seem very adamant about defending her. Perhaps you are in love? That's not it at all.
That's fine.
Well, anyway, yes, I do accept Kyoko's alibi.
Let's see.
Which means the suspicious individual we're looking for can be none other than Hiro. Which further means there will be no more murders. The regulations are very clear about that. Oh, that's right. The rule that says you can only kill a maximum of 2 people.
That's right.
Yeah, and of course he'd hide the bodies too after people already discovered them to accomplish nothing. That's it. Yeah. And then also him be the only suspect, right? That's genius. How else would you get away with murder except make it super obvious it was you? You know? As long as that rule is in place, there won't be a 3rd murder if they were to break that rule. I'd mince you without a second thought. Mince you, grind you, turn you into paste. By the way, do you know that fish paste can also refer to shellfish, like shrimp or crabs? Indeed.
Let's see.
So since 2 people have been killed, there is no possibility of any more.
Perhaps.
You knew that from the beginning, didn't you, Byakuya? Which means you knew Toka was never in danger. I still meant it when I said we'd be better off without her, though.
In other words,
Anyway, with that in mind, we can now relax and search for the 2 missing bodies. The 2 missing bodies. 2 people have been killed and their bodies have been hidden. The only ones without an alibi are the ones who could have done his hero. But is he really the killer? And what about Kyoko? If she's not involved in the case, where did she go?
what?
Hey Makoto, what's the matter? Huh? I know it's nothing. Whatever we need to finish, or we need to find those bodies with our little narrator here can't move forward.
So
Very well. Let's split up and begin searching.
But,
There's no need to be afraid. No more murders will take place during this case.
cause, I mean,
I know that. I think I do, but if you're still nervous, I'll come with you. Okay, thank you. No need to thank me. Let's get moving. Yell out if you find anything. Okay. Now again, quick thing. If we all split up and Hifumi is still alive, right? But obviously that person's dead and you could still technically murder someone. So if they were to kill, like Celeste were to kill Hifumi, now it would still be perfectly fine, even if she killed Taka or if the other guy killed Taka. The issue with that, though, is that, again, with all the evidence and stuff like that, literally, it's perfect for Celeste because Hifumi's doing all the work and she's basically just having no, like, footprint anywhere, you know, besides, like, obviously the stupid mistake she made. But, again, that mostly falls to Hifumi. So, killing Hifumi, that makes her blackened to where she can technically get away. But then the only person, you'd have to convince that it was the hero person the entire way through. And that just seems like way too big of a gamble when you could just fall on the fact. Maybe that's what she wanted. She wanted to kill, Hifumi or whatever, just for the fact of the gamble of it all. But that seems really stupid, you know? It's like, I don't know. Let's get moving. Yell it if you find anything. Becky left the equipment room, followed by the others. I have to try and find the 2 missing bodies. I'd like to continue to see, but it is getting late, and so I don't think I can really continue. But next time we play, we will most certainly be getting the rest of the evidence and probably doing the trial, because I shouldn't have to worry about time next time. Where it's like, if we stay up until like 1 a.m. playing, it's fine. But it's already 11:16 and we've been streaming for almost 3 hours, which is not the plan. Because we still got to exercise and stuff and I got work tomorrow. But things are getting intense, chat. You know? And I can't resist but trying to figure things out on my own. I can't. It's, in a detective game, I'm not just going to sit there and read and act like, oh, I have no opinions of my own, you know? I'm sure you guys are the same, but you guys are trying to piece things together and using some of my evidence with it, you know? Trust me. I know. But anyway, as always, chat, make sure to like, follow, and obey, and we'll catch you on the flippity flop. Ribbit. And if you're on YouTube, link subscription for links to Twitch, the TikTok, and the Twitter. Always fun to watch live. And if you're on Twitch, exclamation point, any of the social on screen, and you can link directly to it. But yeah, I will see you guys later.